Yeah, there we go.
The freestyle by Corey Holcomb and this bitch. Cause I don't like your daughter, bitch. I don't like your daughter, bitch. Ever since I saw the little hoe, niggas knocking on my motherfucking door. Is Trina there? Is she coming out? I say, hey, put that thing in that bitch mouth, cause I don't like your daughter, bitch. Going in my refrigerator. Every nigga that nut in her, somehow they hate her. Her 2 kids that she kept cause she thought them dudes was gonna give her fuck. But then they ducked out on her ass. Fuck that silly slut. Even though that bitch do got a big ass butt. But I won't fuck her though. Cause it's your daughter. But get the daughter out my face before the slaughter. I don't like your daughter, bitch.
I told you he had some shit.
Yeah.
5150.
Uh-oh, what's going on here? And Corey's seat.
Oh, sure.
So that means I gotta have some snacks.
Lots of snacks.
Welcome, everybody.
The snack throne.
Corey will be here shortly.
Right.
We thought we wouldn't keep you waiting, and we'd start it off right away. We got a special guest in the house. I've got my girl, Mimi.
What's up? What's up? What's up? How y'all doing?
That's right.
5150 anniversary, and I had to be in the house.
That's right. She came strong with it, too. She brought us some snacks, some drinks. So, look, I'm taking over Corey's area. All I need is some chips. I need some hot Cheetos or something.
Some sunflower seeds.
Yeah, I just don't even,
Right.
right. I don't even feel right. Some hot wings or something, you know?
Some hamburger helper.
One night even brought lasagna from across the street. I don't know what's going on there. Freeze Love in the house.
Yo. What
Zo,
up?
Yeah.
Mimi, C. Now, I think we
What's
got some other
up?
special guests coming up a little later. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, be prepared for that. So, everybody had a good weekend?
Absolutely.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What'd you do? Where were you at, Freeze?
Man, I was doing shows this weekend.
Okay, where at? Local or?
Not local.
That's that life.
That's that life.
That's right. Where were you at?
Man, I was a few places. I was in I'm trying not to let my job know where I was.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, let's hold
On
that.
the low low.
I canceled a show with somebody and I don't want to.
Damn,
It's all
Freeze.
good. I understand.
I know it's grimy, but hey, more money. Years in college, fall back.
That's right.
Motherfuckers.
Get that bread.
Got to do what you got to do for
Yes.
sure.
For sure.
Well, it is the anniversary, right?
Yeah.
Yes,
One
yes.
year in this building.
1 year in this building right here.
Woo!
Nice.
We did all right.
50.
Yeah. Be all right. Yeah. So we're waiting on C, and until he comes, I guess. Do you want me to go ahead and get that started then?
Yeah. What is this segment called?
You help me out with that, Zoe.
Loose talk about bullshit.
All right.
Oh
Well,
my God, here we go.
look,
Get your
stop.
Z's together now.
Whatever. Anyway. Oh, hell no. What the hell is on my glasses? Oh, my God. they're
Y'all should
gone.
see these little tight dresses these women have
We
on
do.
right now.
We've got some little cute dresses
I'm
on.
sorry,
It's
I just
all
thought
right.
I'd-
Darn it, my glasses got all
thought
messed
I'd
up
mention
inside the
that.
case.
Oh,
my God.
wow.
So this is going to be a struggle, but I'm going to try. All right. Well, this past Sunday, where the 67th, I know, you see that. No, something, I think it's like they're burned. Anyway,
me
it was
where
the
to go.
67th.
Oh, yeah, they are.
Stop.
That's weird on them.
It was the 67th Emmy Awards this past Sunday. And the only reason I'm bringing up the Emmys, or else I would totally pass them up, because it was a pretty exciting year this year. My girl Viola Davis took a lead actress in a drama series for her part in How to Get Away with Murder, which is one of my favorite shows.
I love it.
Which is also produced and created by a black woman, Shonda Rhimes. So this is a great thing. And also, big ups to Queen Latifah for Bessie, because that won Outstanding Television Movie. So that was incredible.
That's right.
But also, we want to give big ups to a local, a native of L.A. who actually graduated from Westchester with Mimi.
Yes, one of my good friends.
Miss Regina King.
King. That's right. Regina King. Congratulations. Comments in the house.
Comments. Oh, see the comments from
Are we
Westchester
comments?
High School. Anyway, yeah. So she got outstanding supporting actress in a miniseries for American Crime, and also the last African American to win something was Uzo Adaba. I don't want to say her name wrong. From Orange Is the New Black.
Yeah,
So it was
crazy eye.
right. It was
Kills it.
it was a monumental night for the Emmys for them. So it kind of blew people's minds. And then also, I should have put that down, but I just saw it on the way in. But there was, of course, someone was going to say something out the way, and I should have got the lady's name. But it was a white actress, and she made a comment. She tweeted something. That did
And then she apologized later, right?
Yes, she did. Yes, she did. But still, see, anyway, what, I don't know what the deal is. But my favorite moment was, and I didn't watch it, but I caught the highlights. That's how I like to do some of those shows like that, was when Tracy Morgan came out.
Yeah,
So
that
once
was
again,
dope.
right?
I love
Wasn't
that.
Great?
Yeah, I loved it.
He surprised everybody because they weren't expecting him, like all his peers, and they didn't know he was coming
He
out.
was like, I just want everybody to know that
Wasn't it sweet?
you will be pregnant if you go to the after party.
Right, because he said he's back. He said he's back and he's feeling his best. I love that how he came back and he did give a really emotional, touching speech.
There goes Chase.
But he threw in some good, cute
Chase
comedy
is a
there.
fool.
It was nice. So I like that. That was great. So that was the Emmys. That was on Sunday. Next thing.
They like you, Darlene. They have
They do?
given no Z's
What?
whatsoever.
Oh, I got him in the beginning.
No Z's.
Why are they hating on Chris? Oh, I'm sorry. The stream dropped. I didn't even know that. There you go. Who gave me Z's? I don't have my glasses on.
Somebody gave Z's. That was Jamilis Severus.
Jamila Severus. Thank
Mimi
you,
with
sweetheart.
the Ephesians chapter 13 sandals.
Oh,
No,
we got a surprise. She brought it for you.
I brought 'em, baby, and I can put them on for you, okay? Okay, with the rubber band twist.
Oh, Lord.
Don't play.
Oh, I love it.
Here
My
we
girl,
go. nigga.
She brought the
Gladiator.
props.
This is Sparta. Let's take them together, Father.
This is great. I can't. When she did that, that was too much. You don't even know what happened to me out there when I saw you pull those out the bag. I got a lot. Oh, anyway.
Open the Bifrost.
All right, so remember how we spoke about Fashion Week, and we had made we spoke about Serena's line and how Common attended, and her line was excellent, right? Looking well. I didn't pay attention to it until this following week, and only because Ice-T made a comment about Kanye's new line, and I sent Chris some pictures of it. So Kanye also revealed his new line that Adidas is helping him put out. It's a clothing line, so we've got a few pictures for you. Are you going to be able to actually see this one? Okay, good. We can't see those. I'll have to show you guys separately. The stream's down, unfortunately, but you guys will be able to see it if you watch the YouTube version. Okay, so the most, it's so expensive. Like a plain T-shirt is $90
Wow.
for a plain T-shirt. Oh, yeah, no. So Ice-T made a comment that went viral because he said it looks like
You mean your ex?
well, if you want to, I guess so. I was
I
trying to stay away from that.
I mean, you always say my ex. I didn't.
Well, I know, but I was trying
I
to
damn
stick
near
with the
didn't know
story.
what she
Well,
was talking about.
I
I was like, wait a minute, your ex?
said Ice-T. What other Ice-Ts are there? Anyway,
Right.
Ice-T made a comment that, got a couple of people, got some attention. And he said that it looked, I want to get the correct quote. I don't want to misquote him. He said that it looks like, here it is, future slave gear.
Oh God!
Yeah, man. For a man who's not short on his words, giving his word, yeah, he said that his Kanye West's new fashion line looks like future slave gear. Yeah, wow. And a lot of people were dissing it. I mean, I don't know if you see it until you watch it, the replay, but it is ridiculous, and the prices. So the pictures that Chris is going to pop up, there's one of them that has a...
Can we see? Because I want to see.
Okay, I'm going to show you because they can't see. Chris can't pop it up there. That jacket right there, that's actually on the fashion show line. That jacket costs
What does that look like?
$1,300.
Freeze, what does that look like?
Wow. Look
That
at
costs
that.
$1,300. Okay, look at all those.
Oh, come on.
Whoa. a bunch of nothing.
I mean, look at that. Look at that. She's got basically a nylon bodysuit, see-through, skin-colored, with a bra and
It's like a
Ugly
stocking jumpsuit.
yeah.
Get him.
Get them exactly because that thing right there costs $500.
Get him. Get him.
Right. If they want
But
to pay
he
for it,
wearing
let them
it.
have
So
it.
the 10 top items on his clothing line
right.
are a shearling coat for $4,000, a fur-length coat for $3,000, camouflage trench coat that I just showed you for $2,500. Hey, wait, a
That is a what do you call those things? You know the things where you put a snuggie.
Oh my God! There you go. He straight
You got a
stole the.
snuggie.
Is it
modern
$8,000 snuggie?
Right. Come on.
Oh my! So anyway, and he's got a bomber jacket that's $1,800. So I don't know. I don't know whether to go big ups or what to say about that.
Get him. I say get him.
There you go.
Get that bread.
Well-
Get that bread.
There you
You
go.
feel me?
Yeah.
Here comes the wild shit.
I wouldn't buy it, but get your bread.
I guess. Anyway, so talking about getting your bread, very close to the family, in the family actually. I hate to bring these girls up, but I can't help it because they are killing the game. Kardashian and Jenner family, right? The sisters, all 5 of them, released new apps. Each girl, a week and a half ago, and they claimed, and this happened by the end of that day. They said that they were going to make $32 million
What?
off
Wow.
these apps.
Wow.
And interesting enough, because they thought that because all 5 girls released an app at the same time, different ones, like according to whatever it is that they wanted to put out on their app. And the baby sister, the Kylie Jenner, is the one that made the most money. By the end of that day, she had so many more people that downloaded. I mean, it's ridiculous. They're going to rake in $32 million in 1 year
Wow.
for apps at $2.99 a pop.
What does the app do?
Each girl has a different app. So some are tutorials of. Oh my God! I think someone is here because I keep hearing some belching coming from the.
Yes, he's having some of the snacks.
Corey's here.
Snack King Cole is in the building.
Anyway, snacking cool. But they're calling it lifestyle apps because they give their take on whatever it is they think that they're.
Yes, I checked it out.
You checked one of them out?
Yeah,
You didn't
Chloe-
purchase it, did you?
No, I did. My daughter purchased it.
Oh.
But she says Chloe's on there talking about, how soon you should have sex with someone.
Oh,
What?
the whole app.
What?
Yes,
The whole app.
That's
they're
the
telling you
whole
when
app.
you know how soon you should do it. The steps you should take. In terms of relationship goals.
That is incredible.
Really?
Yeah,
Anyway,
they're sitting there giving their advice and how soon you should have sex, or
That's
whether or
what
not they should
Yeah.
pay for the
Twix
meal
are.
and
That's
things of
right.
that nature.
well, they got the
Not
tweens.
this
They
shit.
got the homegirl, the youngest one's got them tweens that are just like
And they're tripping.
getting it. So, are we going to take a break? Okay, we're going to take a break, everybody. We'll be right back. We got special guests coming, getting ready to show up. So, we'll be right back. Peace.
Mimi done cut up before Halloween.
Got all the candy.
Oh, damn. Making a nigga diabetic.
You know what?
We on, motherfucker?
Oh, there it is.
What up, motherfucker? 5150 got on my pussy ass sword fighting hat in this motherfucker. Bootleg Wu-Tang in this motherfucker.
Safari. That's on Safari.
Oh, got on scratch and shit.
Wait, what happened?
The store where I buy my snacks was closed, man. I had to go to another
So you had to
store.
get some healthy stuff?
Well, this is sort of healthy.
Yeah, it's all right. It's like popcorn.
Yeah.
It's all right. Okay, you're doing
Fuck
good.
the bullshit. With no further ado, goddammit, I want the whole 5150 nation who is watching to witness the miracle
Uh-oh.
Out of the depths.
out of the depths of some lounge. The motherfucking man
Uh-oh.
to join us on this 1 year anniversary show. Give it up for Mr. Bobby Clapton.
Go, Bobby.
Bobby G!
Bobby.
He got that T-shirt in his pocket.
Bobby.
Uncle Bobby.
Uncle Bobby. I walked in late, so I missed some of the loose talk about bullshit. I heard y'all talk about Moist Day. I mean, Kanye shit.
Oh, Kanye's line. You gonna buy anything off that line?
I don't know. I support black businesses if it's really his shit, even
Have
though
you seen this
Corey,
shit?
have you seen it?
he got weirdo shit. But look at what I got on.
That's true, too.
I wear weirdo shit.
No,
You did say
no.
As long as
swashbuckling.
it ain't no moist shit, no nigga leotard looking ass shit.
Corey.
Nigga leotard.
What?
That's his clothing line.
I would wear some of that weirdo shit.
You would. You would wear that camouflage jacket. You and his fork got $2,000 on it?
Man, you ain't getting 2 G's for
That's what
it.
he wants. This sweatshirt and those pants, about $1,400.
Damn, his motherfucking CD about to. I mean, his clothes about to do like his CD. That shit about to go triple plastic.
That looks terrible.
That does look bad. But I buy shit just because it's his shit. But nigga, you can't have no real money for that shit.
No, but the
Right.
reason why we brought it up is because Ice-T made a statement about it.
Oh, what your boo say?
Come on, boo!
That's what I told her.
Ice-T said your body.
Baby daddy. So he said that looks like future slave gear.
Look like some shit off the Matrix though.
It does. Yes, it does.
Off the Nebuchadnezzar.
The Nebuchadnezzar and shit. When they ain't got
Right.
clothing stores, they just put that shit on every day and be in that chair sitting in it. I know them pants stink because when they be in that chair, they be shaking and shit.
Loose sweats or whatever. Anyway.
Bobby don't know about the Matrix, do it?
Not a
Bobby,
clue,
I don't know
man.
nothing about that shit. I know about cowboys and Indian movies.
That's it.
Humphrey Bogart used to wear that same outfit.
And we also talked about the Kardashian and Jenner sisters, all of them, all 5 of them, released new apps together
Hoe apps.
on one day. Well, they're all different. One of them does a lot of tutorials on makeup, the other one fashion, the other one whatever it is that they so-called specialize in. But it,
Who giving the relationship advice?
That would be Chloe. Chloe's giving the relationship advice.
Who was with the crackhead?
Yeah, she's saying when she should have sex or when you should have sex.
Oh,
or
ain't
should
that about
someone pay
nothing.
the bill? Like if you go on a date, whether or not they should pay the bill or not. She's talking about relationship goals and
Is that
issues.
right?
I'll
And
be like, bitch, if you don't get your quarterback face ass, you fuck off. NFL Joe, bitch. Get the fuck off there.
Come on, man. That's Harden's woman right now, man.
oh, that is, yeah, he's with her. Yeah, you didn't know that?
Who?
Harden.
James Harden.
James
You got to play in
Harden.
NBA?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude with the beard.
Well,
Going
why?
with
When she
one of the
went, she
Kardashians.
used to be with Homeboy. What was his name? The like you said, that was on drugs. What's his name?
Lamar.
Lamar Odom.
That's her style.
Are you
huh?
serious?
You didn't know that, Bobby? She was married to him.
I knew she married to him, but you're saying Harden is dating
She
her
with
now?
Harden
Uh-huh.
now.
It's got to be for publicity. It's got to be. Like, what would he want? Have you seen her?
He's got
I'm
a
just
$100
keeping it
million
real.
contract or better, right?
200
Yeah.
million.
200 million.
Adidas.
Yeah. That
Well,
old
she's
girl
got her
the-
own money. They got their own money, those girls.
And
she
baby, when I say they got their own money, no.
She got the Felton Spencer face.
You know what?
I remember him.
Everybody Google Felton Spencer and you'll see Khloe Kardashian.
Hey, seriously, she is not that bad. She got herself together, all of them. I mean, with that much money, they can transform, whatever. But I don't think she's a bad looking girl.
They ain't got skull lipo. That bitch head, that skull needs to get lipo.
Mask.
Right. Remember old boy put on the mask at the
Oh
end?
my God, not mask. Was Cher in it?
No, yeah, I'm talking about
With
the
Cher.
movie with Cher.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that movie
Cher,
was crazy.
Rocky.
He couldn't lay that head down.
No. Remember that shot with Martin? That episode with Martin when he was allergic and his head blew up. Do you remember that part with
No,
Martin?
he got beat up in his
when he-
face.
yeah.
Oh, is that the one? And it was all
When he fought Hearn.
Yes.
Right.
Anyway, so that was about it. We were talking about that, and the only last thing I wanted to bring up, because I know we've spoke about it before, Corey, and you're not with it. I am for it, and we're talking about the death with dignity. They passed it. Governor for California, Governor Jerry Brown now has 8 days
What is death with dignity?
where you're allowed to, if you have a terminal illness.
You can kill yourself.
Where you're allowed to, yes, get a prescription, and they'll give you the proper amount of dosage to put yourself away.
You bullshit.
No.
Yeah.
So California, only four
Niggas gonna be
states. I think.
hustling that shit.
Oregon.
Oh, stop.
Oregon is
What's the
one
name of this
state, right?
drug?
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
What's the name of them pills? I'm gonna be like, hey, I need some of them bitch be gone pills.
Whatever. It's gonna be really
Take
hard
this.
to get. Yeah. Right.
They gonna
But
be
anyway,
giving motherfuckers
so
them pills like a
no
motherfucker.
matter what, he has about from the date that it was given, he had 12 days to sign it. To sign it off. If he vetoes it, then that's going to take longer. It could take maybe another year or 2 years. But if he doesn't sign it at all, if he just ignores it, it's going to pass regardless in January. So just letting you know, which I'm for because I've dealt with so many people hands-on and actually have taken care of them.
You need to fight
on
for
their
every
deathbed.
breath. You don't just fucking kill yourself.
Oh, whatever. So and then we quick to
You
put an
supposed to
animal
die
down.
like this. You
We
supposed
quick
to
to
be
put an
like-
animal down that can't even tell us that they got longer time to live. Oh, stop.
Fucking take no pill. You're like, fuck this shit. I'm about to go out.
It's a series
Supposed
of
to
them.
fight
But anyway.
it.
I'm glad. I'm glad they passed it. Oh my God. Anyway, so there you go.
I'm gonna fight
All right.
fight that law. We got to march against the bitch be gone
Whatever. Ain't no.
pill. I just want to know the prescription name of this pill.
Well, they haven't spoke on that. It was just trying to get it passed all this time.
Voldemort.
And that's it.
Kevorkian.
Kevorkian pill.
Right.
Right.
They
Good.
would
Thank
give it a name
God
like that.
for me. Oh, I want it.
Anyway, man, what the fuck, man? We are late because of my black ass. Pleasant surprise, Bobby in the building over there, all incognito.
Bobby!
She's
Bobby
quiet
in
as
the
shit.
You got to get in where you fit in, man.
Bobby sitting there like, yeah, Murfreesboro.
I just got back.
You did?
Yeah.
Oh,
Is
that-
it back on? It's back on, right, Chris?
Yeah.
Oh, it did again? Oh, no. No wonder somebody said I'm about to watch reruns of The Wire.
It's coming in and out.
Hilarious.
Hey, you know what this is? Sometimes the shit drop.
It
A lot of
happens.
clothing stores in Murfreesboro have the clothes that Bobby is wearing tonight. That's high-end Murfreesboro shit right there. Right?
What are the name of the stores?
Huh?
The name of the stores.
I don't know. What's them pants Oprah Winfrey was making that fit everybody in the color purple?
One size fit all.
Right.
No, but
Fit you, fit Harpo.
You remember when she made them pants?
Email.
she made Harpo put a pair on.
That was the spot dude.
Oh.
Email.
Oh boy put them on. He said, "Show enough." He was like, "Yeah, that fit you." Oprah. He said, "Show enough." They still say "show enough" in Murfreesboro with Bobby. They say them country ass.
Oh,
Down
Tell you,
south.
man, look, I was in Columbia, South Carolina. They still country out there. This nigga was on the phone and he gave, the ultimate diss for them old country folks is, "You a fool." You might well call a
That's a
motherfucker a
fight.
dumb nigga. You a fool.
Them is fighting words.
Right.
Uh,
Get my shotgun at your ass.
Yeah, man.
They still
was-
draw in Murfreesboro, I heard. Motherfuckers get back to back and take
No,
this paper.
You gonna sell this here once
Right.
and for all.
Goddamn- my goddamn respect on the line.
tell you, man, it's interesting
Niggas is
because
drawing.
I spent a little time in Memphis. I went to Newark, New Jersey for a few days with Jim and Ray Lewis for a summit that recreated what Ali and Jim them did in '67. Then I went through Memphis for the Southern Heritage Classic, and our friend Jay Lamont was one of the people who performed there. And these streets done got so crazy, man. This young brother in Memphis told me that his brother went to rob a dope dealer with this other cat. They shoot the dude like 11 times, and then before they could get out the door, the guy that brought him to do the robbery stabbed him 11 times, said he didn't want to leave any witnesses. And I said, wait a minute, this is a whole new twist to the program here, man.
Shit, that was like that Batman with the Joker in it and shit. Remember how it came on in the beginning? He was like, I'm supposed to kill the driver. They was all together and shit. They had it all set up. And they kill each other off.
Yeah.
Boy, these streets done went sideways, man. God damn.
Motherfuckers ain't got no honor, dog. Let me tell you something. Worst motherfucker in the world when you doing some real dirt is a witness. That's the worst motherfucker. He worse than the nigga you went to get.
Damn.
Man.
A witness. So,
Hey, did you see that movie yet, Black Mass?
I haven't seen that
I've
one.
been wanting to see that.
It's interesting how they'll celebrate the white culture when they doing like treacherous. I mean, this guy, he murders throughout the whole movie. And the way that they filmed it, it made it seem like this is really,
But it is.
honorable
It is.
shit,
honorable.
Yeah, man.
He's a warrior.
Yeah.
They marched
Oh, my
against
God.
when 50 Cent had that billboard up there where he had the gun showing while he was holding the baby over there in Crenshaw area, and they had black people marching
Oh, yeah, I
against
remember that. Yeah.
What
I
it
was
about?
laughing my ass off. I was like, they'll march against a movie?
I remember that.
Right.
Yeah. He had a
See?
billboard for his movie.
Which
And
movie
he was
was
holding
that?
a baby. What was it? It was Get Rich or Die Trying.
Richard Dye Trying.
Yeah. I remember that.
What's this show like, man? I hadn't seen it.
Oh,
Power?
Yeah.
It's good.
I heard it's dope.
Yeah,
It's better. Yeah, a lot of people like
I
it.
will watch 50 Cent's show just because it's my opinion. He's more, how could I put it like this? I feel like Lee Daniels intentionally tries to make black people look bad.
Say more. What do you mean?
When I found out Precious was a made-up story,
Really?
yeah, it's a story he wrote.
Yeah, it's not even loosely based. They'll say loosely
Yeah,
based on a true
yeah.
story. No, it's not even
So
loosely
he wrote
based.
that whole chicken scene.
You see what I mean?
Yeah.
That's a motherfucker with intent
Wow.
to come with a movie that make black people look so bad that he know he could sell it. That's my intentions on it. I mean, that's my
That's an
opinion of
angle.
that. Like, so this Lee Daniels dude, I can't fuck with him. But 50 Cent got some shit, I check it out. Because we all got hypocritical shit about us that we do wrong, but I feel like there are just some people who intentionally try to make black people look bad. Oprah.
You know what?
Donald Trump.
Yeah, Donald Trump.
Donald is
white.
Donald
Yeah,
has
he
got
don't
the
care.
greatest, I think, scam going on right now because I think he has positioned himself to smooth the pathway to the White House for Hillary Clinton
I didn't
because
say
there's
it.
no way
Yeah.
in the hell he gonna be able to insult all them Republicans the way that he has and not lose that huge population of
Exactly.
Mexicans. Black. He done pissed everybody off.
Right.
He
So the
recently-
Republicans have no chance of winning.
Somebody wrote him a
Wait,
real fat check.
happened?
I'm sure of it.
What you say, Mimi?
What
Recently, he tweeted on Twitter that the black people need to go back to Africa. They're disgusting and
You lie. That was really
No, he
bad.
didn't say
Yes,
that.
no, you can Google it. Yeah,
We got to see that.
yeah.
Somebody
he said
Google that to see if
Google that. We have
He
to
can't-
verify
he-
that.
Yeah.
He hustles. He has an angle where that would destroy too much of what he's doing if he just said that like that.
Bluntly,
Yeah.
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 We got to see
You know what
that.
the problem with Donald Trump is? He's not the company man.
He got too much
The
freedom to
presidents
do
are
that.
normally
Yeah.
the company man.
Yeah.
This guy is not the company man.
Yeah.
Too much of a rogue.
He's smart enough
Yeah.
to know he's
Yeah.
going to be controlled.
Yeah.
You're not going to do what you want to do because then all of a sudden, you go somewhere and They got all kinds of ways for you to die accidentally.
Yeah.
What happened to Versace and all them motherfuckers?
And he don't. You know what? I think he's just. I think it's an ego thing because I really don't think he even wants to go all the way. It's like you don't want that job. You
don't
do
want
not
having too
want
much
that
fun.
job.
You're not gonna be able to wear your hair like that.
Stop.
He's having too much fun. But I tell you,
Is that his real hair?
Yeah,
Some
whatever
of
left
them.
of it. Yeah, he got it all
Corn husks.
fully hairsprayed.
fluffed and flamed up.
Yeah, fluffed
But
and flamed.
you know what's interesting? is,
Good one, Bobby.
Did you notice how he backed up off of El Chapo? Remember when Chapo broke out of prison and he started all that immigration talk, and then a tweet came out whether it was Chapo or not. You need to take my name out your mouth. You haven't heard him mention El Chapo.
Yeah, they claim it was his kids. Yeah.
He's still talking about Mexicans, but he ain't mentioned El Chapo. Cause homeboy can reach out and touch him, and he know that too. You know.
Yeah, I don't think nobody got enough money to hide.
Well, you don't
He's
have to
still-
hide when you're fortified. All right, that man is connected in ways that you
Who you
can't
talking
just
about?
do that. El Chapo.
Both
He
of
ain't
them
hide.
are.
Yeah, both.
Ooh.
Trump,
and
too.
El Chapo.
Oh.
They both are.
But they can go at it though.
Now, somebody like El Chapo is more. He more cut for this war shit. That's his
Oh,
thing.
he's
I would
real
think.
about
You know
that.
what I mean?
Yeah. Now he got the
Like,
bodies to prove it.
Yeah.
Man.
This ain't what you want type
No,
shit.
no. That's what he told him.
Well,
Yeah.
this
That's
ain't what you want, man.
He told Trump that straight away. He said, "Man, you playing with this, but I'm about this." He made that abundantly clear. You ain't even heard him mention El Chapo since that first time he spoke on him. Man, he dropped
Trump
him
had
on
his
there.
TV show. He had black celebrities on there.
Are
You hear
you?
me?
Black
Yeah.
clown. Is what he
Yeah,
had
he
on
did
there.
though. You're right, huh, Bobby? Who did he
Freeze
have?
Love has an El Chapo impersonation.
Oh, no, I don't.
Oh, I ain't trying to make it up.
No, that's the kind of cat he is, man. You know.
Freeze Love.
I don't like the fat one. I want him dead.
Right. Motherfuckers don't play with the streets.
No.
But I know you about that life. I ain't fucking with you because I don't want it. I know I don't want it.
I don't want him.
I want niggas like the Sissy Mayor.
You know what?
I done looked in his eyes. That's a hoe ass nigga.
I will say though that my favorite show right now is the network, and the way they're doing it too. That's new, and I like how they're doing it. But is the network Netflix network that has Narcos. It is the best show I've seen in a long time, man, and it is
I haven't
based
checked it out
on
yet.
it's based on Pablo Escobar, his story.
Oh, I heard.
And so what they do is Netflix now, and this is the new move, is instead of these other shows where you go, God, I gotta wait till next week. When they released it, it's the whole season.
Right.
So you just watch
you
it.
can
You can
binge
stay.
watch it.
Yeah. See,
That's
so
a good idea.
yeah, it's great.
So when does this other show premiere for this year? Empire. When does that start back?
This Thursday.
This Thursday. Mm-hmm. Where can they possibly go after last season? I mean, they just ripped everything up.
Well, they can always go back. You know, a lot of shows can go back and go like to the beginning, and maybe they can even start where they first met. They can keep doing that and extending that, little flashbacks. They can extend on the kids.
I've
Who
never
knows?
seen the show Empire. Doesn't mean I won't watch it.
I like
it's just
it,
I'm
yeah.
always running.
Yeah.
But there's always something. There's always something you can do with everything. They're coming out with a new Star Wars. Man.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
I already got my shirts and my tights.
Really?
I'm so
Yeah, they're coming out with a new Star
I know.
Wars. They got another story at the bar. Remember that bar
Oh,
in Star Wars?
I never saw Star Wars.
That band was raw though.
Hell yeah.
That motherfucker with the little ass lip. That's what this Star Wars is gonna be about. Life after the bar.
I got me 2 Star Wars shirts ready. I'm excited. I'm a Star Wars head though. When that came out, I saw it like
I
3
heard they're gonna
times
have
back to back.
Well, they're gonna have a female Wookiee. This Chewbacca bitch gonna get fucked.
wow.
I'm just fucking around. I just made
Oh, was
that
that
up.
parts or first
That's just what I be
part?
thinking about, a female Chewbacca.
Freeze said who's playing her.
Right.
Khloe Kardashian.
Playing the female Chewbacca. That would be great to think of.
Oh my god.
Some WNBA bitch.
Oh.
You know what?
That was some- hey, boy, you watch these playoffs? God damn it. I'm like, shit.
Yeah, because they would have to be tall though. They would have to be big.
them girls
Yeah.
are big.
Caitlyn Jenner could play it.
That's a man.
I know.
That nigga walked in this room, I wouldn't say shit. I'd just be quiet. Corey, I know you're laughing.
We're all laughing at you. We're laughing.
Wow.
You're gonna make me run my mascara.
Right.
So what are they gonna do next year with the Courage Award, man?
A lot of people don't know about the Courage Awards and what they.
The
Courage
ESPN
Awards and what
Courage
they are.
Award. You know, they gave it to Michael Sands last year. Then he got cut by everybody, and then
Got cut by some niggas.
For real?
No, cut in the South is new slang. That means fucking.
Oh, okay. Well, I didn't know nothing about all
A
that.
lot of guys on the team cut him too.
Oh, man.
Oh,
Wow. And it just kind of makes a mockery out
Before
of the
you
award.
go.
Oh my.
And then
sake.
you know what's
Son-
name? They gonna he got to go to court behind that accident he had though. Bruce Jenner.
Yeah, they showed it on TV a little bit.
They said
Yeah.
he gotta,
Ran into the back of that lady and knocked her
they
into that
charging him.
Hummer.
The DA is charging him with manslaughter, vehicular manslaughter.
Who
Gotta
would be
get
good
some.
to get that award this year? Can anybody think of anybody? Somebody? ESPN might want you to clap for as they walk to the stage. I mean, like, they gave the award. I mean, what's that award they gave to Stuart Scott? It's not the same award, is it?
No, I think they gave him the Jimmy V thing or something.
Oh, yeah, the Jimmy V. Now, see,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
respectable to me.
Yeah.
Because I feel like Stuart Scott was genuinely a
a good dude.
pioneer.
He changed.
Oh,
He
yeah.
changed.
On top of
television,
just being a
sports
good guy,
television.
he was a pioneer
Yeah.
Yeah.
with the way he
Yeah.
brought it.
the slang.
Yeah.
You know, the way he called the sports. You know,
Now,
it
you
wasn't
dug
straight
in
up and
on him, right,
down.
Corey, he was cool people,
He was,
right?
I never met him before, but I could tell. Look, man, I can imagine what it's like getting off work and some fucking assholes in there. Hey, man, you know you can't do that. You're gonna hang your career. Yeah, that's how people talk to me and shit back in the day. Man, you can't say that.
Yeah.
You can't talk like that in front of them people. What's that character used to be on In
These
Living
niggas
Color?
is fucked up.
Damon Wayans used to play when he was the slave from back in the day.
Oh boy.
Don't eye that white woman.
Don't iron. Don't iron.
Look at her.
I know.
You know, it's interesting that ESPN announcers, especially the ones that are black, have taken a lot of heat, and rightfully so, for just going to the extreme in defending.
Well, they got the
status
Coon
quo.
crew together now,
Yeah.
Bobby. All the guys on ESPN, for the most part, are in a position where they have to coon. It's a few of them that don't coon.
Well, that's
Like
why.
Keyshawn, I've never seen him coon. Because I would be shocked to see him coon.
Yeah.
I don't think they could make him coon, because I'm telling you, I don't know him really good, but I've been in rooms with him, and he seems like that type that's going to
He gonna
be
hold
who
it
he
up.
is.
Yeah, he gonna hold
This
it
is
up.
who I am.
Yeah.
God damn it, deal with it.
They went at I had mentioned that I was with Ray Lewis in New Jersey a couple weeks ago. And some
Everybody, Bobby was with Ray Lewis.
people- you goddamn right. 'Cause Ray
My
Lewis-
dear friend.
Ray Lewis is down. It's a joke to some, but it's a lifestyle for others. You know, because the brother down with Jim Brown. He took the torch of social responsibility from him in earnest, because they have dealt with each other on a certain level for over 20 years. Because when Ray got in trouble, everybody backed off of him except Jim Brown. When he caught that beef in Atlanta behind that murder.
I
And
remember.
so,
I was
and
down
then,
there.
And then some people were talking about the fact that, how can he, support anti-violence when he was involved in a murder? And it's like, we all got this thing you said earlier about, the standard where we'll judge people without being judged. And the brother, whether he was engaged in that or not, he didn't go to prison for it more than the time he did in jail. And the work he done put in these streets is verifiable. And the things that he's getting ready to do is verifiable. And the reason I mention
Everybody
that
can have a moment when they snap. Is there anybody in this room who has never hit a person?
Oh, wow.
Everybody snapped one time. If you live through it, that's
Yeah,
good.
yeah,
But
yeah.
trust me, we are
Yeah.
human beings, and we will bite.
Right.
Right.
It's like when motherfuckers be like, "Oh, he dog, he don't bite." Fuck that shit. Everything can snap.
Yeah.
I remember I was finna step on this roach, goddamn it. That motherfucker looked at me like, "You a bitch, yeah."
He
They ran off.
Maybe hissing too.
Yeah, he took a lot of heat for saying all lives matter. And
Who?
Ray did.
Well, you got to get that check.
But he wasn't coming from that place. He was talking about the mothers, that he know that they had to bury their children, you see. And he said, okay, so if we're going to talk about, lives mattering, anytime somebody lose a life, somebody miss them. Right. Most of the time, anyway.
But the reason people say Black Lives Matter is because Black lives are the least respected by authority.
Exactly.
Well,
Right.
that's why it's such a problem with me when I hear that. I cringe every time I hear Black Lives Matter, because I watch how we treat each other. And that's a contradiction. If our lives matter, then where's the respect for one another?
But I feel like people like
That's both sides of the coin.
There
Yeah.
are people who just naturally say, well, what about what the black people do to each other? Listen, you have to remember, you were captured, you were brought here, and you were put in that motherfucking bucket with no room to swim. Niggas on top of each other, legs on legs. Our struggle is not like any other struggle in this country.
Right.
The shit we've been through is not like what everybody else
found
been
it?
through.
Yeah, I
So
found
when
it.
you see stuff that you really can't explain, because I've seen stuff, you just can't justify it. I'm talking about what blacks have done to each other.
Right.
I understand that we don't have leadership. We brought up by our mothers for the most part.
Yeah.
Yeah, I found this on USA.
Yeah.
Oh, it's all
That ain't no excuse. I'm just telling you
the
what
truth.
it is.
But
the
you
truth
know-
is the truth.
But you know what, the middle to this is this. When people say, black people should stop hurting each other and stop killing each other, and because if you want your life to matter to other people, it's got to matter to you.
Well, why
blah
shouldn't
blah
it be
blah.
just for everybody?
People always leave out the context for why black people behave the way they behave here in America. They always leave out, like, for instance, they just think black people are just here and then we're behaving in a vacuum with no outside influences, right? So once you start looking at the outside influences and all the other stuff that causes this, nobody ever wants to deal with the cause. They just want to deal with the result of it, the end result. Why are they, you shouldn't behave that way? Well, why are they behaving that way?
You know what you
What creates that kind of behavior? Because white people have the best kind of fucking upbringing, but they still come to
I
school
was
with
just gonna
guns
say,
and
you
kill a
don't
lot
know.
of people,
Absolutely.
right?
You never hear people say white people need to stop killing white people.
That's what I'm
my
saying.
God.
And they
And-
kill each other
and
more than
mass amounts.
anybody.
Right.
And
It's just it's not advertised.
And,
Right.
and to me, for the craziest reasons too. It's not for some survival reason. It's
Exactly.
just because, oh my God, I'm not going to get paid next month. I got
Right.
fired.
They
Come on
fired
now.
me.
Yeah, I'm
kill 'em
saying it's
all.
not an excuse. It's not to say it's justifiable. It's to say we have to look at the problem in context and not just the end result.
Right.
I'm gonna give you a chance to say something, Bobby, but just let me say this: you will never see Stephen A. Smith. I like to bring his name up. I want him to say something to me when we see each other, or any other coons out there ever talking about how white people need to stop killing each other. You'll never see him come with stats about how many white people kill white people.
Well, they'll say
you will
this-
only see him talk about black people because it's acceptable to talk about black people in public with no repercussion.
Right. They'll
Bobby,
say
what you got to say?
Go ahead.
Bobby, say something real quick.
Here's what I'm standing on, because I have had to deal with that association of that mindset, but I am nowhere near that mindset simply because I'm just solely preoccupied with us, because
Right.
that's who I am.
Right.
And so whatever white people are doing is secondary to me, because they're not what I got to deal with right away. Every day when I walk out the door, I don't live in no white neighborhood. I don't associate with a whole lot of white people. I have a couple of white people I deal with, but primarily I deal with us.
And that's
that
why you
becomes
have
so-
to pay attention to what
It's
they're doing,
absolute,
Bobby,
you know.
because what happens amongst us is directly an effect of what they've done to us. So
Absolutely.
you have to pay attention to white people.
Well,
when you stop paying attention to them, you caught off guard by what's happening.
I'd be all
That's
right
where
now.
They can't
we
argue
can-
that.
We can have a healthy disagreement,
I got you,
because
Max.
I don't feel that way. I got these blinders on. I see us as like the solution or the problem. It's not about what white folks do. It's about what I do to you and what you do to me, and how we get around the difficulties within that circle of madness. Slavery is slavery, conditioning is condition. All of that's real. But I don't have to deal with that in that kind of way. I got to deal with you. I got to say, look, man, either we work together or we going to get fucked. It's just that
Now,
simple.
that's agreed.
Well, I
Give me
found.
Izzo.
Okay, I found the article, and it's from USA, and it says Trump is said to advise blacks to go back to Africa if they feel that their lives don't matter here. His actual statement was said to be, if blacks' lives don't matter here, go back to Africa, saying that this statement is sad coming from someone so highly placed who is also running for the seat of the president of the United States of America, is putting it so lightly.
That's
And-
a
and
direct
he's-
quote
from him.
That's
What's
in
amazing
USA.
is-
Hockey Caucasians have forgot what immigrants are.
He's a fucking immigrant.
He is his
Right.
wives, his wives are.
Right.
He's a fucking immigrant.
Yeah.
Right,
No, he's
and
a
he probably
fraud,
has a black
is what
little
he is.
flea that he dates and messes with. But then he probably has a little black little hottie that he messes with as well. Because a lot of times they like the black women, but then
They
they
like
dislike
black
the
women and
race.
they like little boys.
Right. They like little boys and women, black women, and then they act like they don't, and that's what they're doing.
I took off on Trump a couple of weeks ago on Twitter, and it's easy when you got the information. First of all, how in the hell is he gonna run anything when he has bankrupted 4 businesses?
Right.
Now,
Absolutely.
He got personal wealth. He always took
His
his
daddy.
money out first. No, he took his money out first. He borrowed money to start businesses, then he took his money out.
Bobby, bankrupting is part of making money.
Yeah.
They do it all the time.
And it's part of
Furniture
asset
stores-
protection.
Everybody don't get to play that game.
But furniture stores do it all the time. They start going out of business, and then the next week
That
they're
is the
still
same
there.
thing.
Well, no, but they're bankrupting and they're still doing
That's
the same
not the same
business.
thing.
But
But
it's-
most people who go bankrupt are broke for
No.
real.
No,
You're
no,
wrong.
no, no, no,
Most people are
no,
talking
no. That's not
We're
true.
talking about the 1%.
No.
Most people
They're
that
wor-
file bankruptcy,
No, I don't
they're
No,
done.
they're working their area.
They're done.
They're working their
I know
area.
what
They're
you're saying.
filing
It's
a new
tool.
business.
Bankruptcy is a tool.
But that's what I'm saying.
And you get
It's
credit
Don't
cards
work
once
for
you.
most people, I'm
Yeah.
telling you.
No,
But if you savvy, bankruptcy can protect assets and everything.
absolutely.
Bankruptcy is
But
okay.
you can't run no
I'm gonna switch
country
the
like
name
that.
and try something else.
Absolutely.
For white people.
Absolutely.
With black people, bankruptcy is they own you so hard they done start seizing your shit.
Right, absolutely.
That's the real thing.
Right.
The point I'm making is he's not qualified to run the country with those principles, though.
Yes, he can because he can bankrupt us and find a way to get the hustle back on.
Right.
They might come up with something different than $1. They might come up with, some other type of shit. Let me tell you something, man. This is all a hustle, Bobby, and this is what. Don't mistake me for being insulting. You're not part of the hustle. We not in their hustle. They have plans for money. They have plans for other countries. All this stuff that you. I'm trying to say. When I say you, I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about black men.
Right.
You don't matter. You don't matter, and they don't mind.
Right.
Whatever the fuck you think. When you talk shit about white people, the people who really running shit, they don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
On
Right.
a certain level, they don't have to give a fuck, but in a national scope, they have to give a fuck.
Why?
Because China has created a relationship with Africa that is growing stronger every day.
You can't call it.
Every
That
day.
might be an abusive
Well, you
relationship.
can say it
'cause
might,
China
might
is
not.
down there
No.
pimping the land.
No, but
I
they
done
pimping
talked
this-
to Africans.
and
Man.
I done
They
talk-
like,
you know
goddamn.
why? You know what else they got? They got infrastructure they never had before. They got
Yeah.
facilities they never had before.
They
and
got a
have
whole bunch of
freedom
stores
to do some
where they
things.
just
I ain't
like in
talking about
America, where that
stores.
little Chinese
I'm talking
lady be in
about
Africa behind the
hospitals.
counter like,
I'm talking about
just buy and get out.
railroads.
Hurry up.
I'm talking about hospitals. I'm talking about railroads. I'm talking about
Buy and go.
infrastructure. that
But they
never
also-
had.
Tell your mother.
Everything comes with a price.
All of it's a
But what did
hustle.
America do? America let all we sold them was guns. That's all we done sold.
I got some
Africa, is
African
guns.
friends, man, and they talk
That's
about
all
how
America
how
was
China
sold.
is coming in there with that same
This-
racist
But,
tinge.
you know-
That's the people you talking to. And I'm talking to other people that are doing business with
America will
Chinese.
sell you a 22 because they know they got a Uzi.
Right.
Every gun that those people in the Middle East and everywhere else bought from America, those are the guns they wanted you to have.
Right.
But at some point, the guns you
They didn't
can't.
want you to have that gun. You wanted to have it.
Right.
That era is over with. You can't win those kind of wars no more. You can't win no wars on the ground. That's why we still in Afghanistan. That's why we still in Iraq, and we ain't won neither one of them because we can't
Good
win
point.
that kind of conventional, unconventional war anymore. And it ain't about that no way. It's about that oil.
You win the war in the grocery store. Because when you have your grocery store set up and people are counting on you for food, you are poisoning their ass, giving them combinations that give you cancer, that gives you diabetes,
yeah.
gives you all this shit where your money that you made that week at work is spent on their pills.
Wow.
And why do
And
you
that's
think
why
that,
I say the power of thought is so important
Right.
because you know where I get my food from.
Because wait a
You
second. Wait.
I eat
That's
out
one
of John,
thing, Bobby, you
Adonijah's
got going for you.
back
You
there.
Adonijah.
got- Bobby,
You know,
Bobby,
yeah.
Bobby eat Kagan steaks.
You know what? Stop. And isn't it a trip? Look, isn't it a trip lately? How
Kagan Kool-Aid.
Look, folks think that they're coming up. They think it's a lick that all these places are now allowing EBT to be used to get things. It's not a lick. Like, oh, look, they stupid. They're allowing EBT. Yes, because they want you to go ahead and get that.
It's killing
It's a Circle K at 7-Elevens, EBT, Subways. It's ridiculous. Even at the theaters, did you know that the high-end theaters, EBT is accepted now for the snack area. Yes,
popcorn?
and to get movies. Yes.
Hey, Freeze,
What
I
the
ate
hell?
some meat. I ate some spaghetti that was prepared for me. My wife made some spaghetti.
Okay.
And after I ate it, she told me that wasn't beef. That was some genetically modified meat or whatever that they sell in the grocery store. It's like the alternative to meat for the vegetarians or whatever.
Right.
But the way it was seasoned and everything, you would have never thought. I thought that was like ground chicken. But it wasn't.
Really?
Yeah.
So
And-
it's not. Just to correct,
Is that what
it's not
it is?
genetically modified. It's just a different composition of ingredients. It's not genetically modified.
It's not genetically modified?
because it's
Eat
not
a lot
meat.
of soy, though.
Right.
I
It's
know
not
that.
meat.
That's what I'm saying. You
So
don't
it's not
know what it
genetically
is.
modified.
You know what you know? What's on that package. That's
Right.
all you know.
That's all you know.
And it could be anything other
fight-
than what it said.
But
on
they
the
fighting
package.
over that
That's
now,
what I was
whether or not
finna
they
tell-
gonna
that's what I
put the
was finna
right
say.
things on the labels.
Bobby, do you know that they don't have to put what's in the meat on the package?
Yeah, and
Right.
they
So
fighting
that
over
right
that
now
right
they're fighting
now.
over it right now. So
They
that
fighting
they
over
have
that
to
right
be
now.
What are they
for it.
fighting over? That mean they doing it already. I remember
They've
when
been
they first
doing
started
it.
coming out
Right.
with this gay law, and they let people vote, and it failed. It failed bad. Nobody wanted the shit. But now, goddammit, Bruce Jenner won an award in a skirt and lipstick and a man voice on ESPN.
Right. Isn't that crazy?
I know you guys are laughing at me. You remember when he said that?
Right.
Hey,
That's
boy,
okay. Go ahead and laugh at me.
I got the voice like the devil on South Park.
I'm just wondering, when he goes to jail, which cell is he going to go to?
Not only which cell
Maybe
is
he
he gonna
tried
go
to turn into
I
a
think
woman.
whoever-
Right.
Right. That's whose cell he's going to.
Let me ask you a question, Darlene. Let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
Now answer this straight up. If I'm dressed like Bruce Jenner, you gonna be mad if I
Wait,
go in a
Bruce
woman's
Jenner or
bathroom?
Caitlyn? Well, you know that
I
that's.
don't know what Caitlyn is. That's some shit he declared.
All right.
I know Bruce
Of course,
Jenner.
I would be mad because
moist
to me it's
motherfucker.
still a man, and he still has his private. So they're
I have a right to dress like this. I have a right to use this bathroom. I'm a woman. What if he said that? That's
okay.
what I'm
Well,
saying.
you got a right for me to drop kick you if you over here staring at me or something. Is you standing right there? Where's he gonna do? Was he gonna go in there and then close the door and then stand?
'Cause I
up?
was thinking
don't know.
about doing
He still
this,
got
you
his
know, I
junk
wanna-
though.
I want to look at some pussy pissing.
Oh my
I'm a
God.
pervert like
He don't
that.
have that yet, Corey. He hasn't done anything to it yet.
I mean, like sometimes you want to try new shit.
at Bobby.
When you get older, man, you start to get desperate. Bobby, have you ever had a girl piss on you yet?
It'll never happen.
Yet.
That ain't happening. huh?
For what? I mean, I ain't at that extreme point, and never. You know, I'm a fundamental guy when it comes to like the things. I'm still
Getting
hot.
But
work
what if
in.
somebody
Hot
wanted to
for,
get a little
you know.
freaky like that? Because sometimes that just takes over. Sometimes when
No,
it's
like,
just
let me
so
just
excited,
pee on your
over
leg,
in my
baby.
life.
No.
No,
You
no.
would stop at
Have you ever
mid-session.
been
Like,
having-
whoa.
Let me ask Bobby a question. Have you ever had sex with a woman and she was squirting?
Yeah.
Well, you've been pissed on, motherfucker. Motherfucker, get this hypocrisy out the way.
Okay.
Ain't no squirt in the dictionary, nigga.
No, that wasn't the design. That wasn't,
Right.
We wasn't shooting for that. You know?
That just happened.
Well, she was.
Right.
You know, back to your question, Corey. They are upset right now at he or she, whatever you want to refer to him as, because now he's getting upset when people refer to him as a man.
It's a
'cause-
man.
Right, he still has his stuff. I agree.
If
Anyway,
dyke bitches want to use the man bathroom, dudes do not give a fuck. While she up on the urinal with her pussy on the motherfucking thing, we gonna be standing there squirting looking at her. That's crazy, bitch.
well, she might have a Go Girl, and that's what I just bought. I
What's a
ordered.
go girl? Is that a?
A Go Girl is a little piece, and so if you want to pee standing up, like if we're caught, because we can't just go anywhere. A lot of times it's hard for us to go. And what if we don't want to squat on a dirty toilet? Something. It's a little piece. It's got a little thing that comes out, and this little thing, and you cup it right there, and then it allows you to pee, and it comes out in an angle like standing up.
So you got a pussy funnel.
Right.
I got.
Follow the puss.
Yeah, I got the picture of it. I just ordered it on Groupon.
Who made it? STP?
I just ordered it on Groupon. Yeah, you got two color
wanna
choices.
see this thing.
STP.
Right.
Benzoil.
She got a pussy funnel.
Yeah,
They
and
got
if you want to
pussy
go, and then you
bags
rinse
there.
it off. You rinse it off, and you put it back in this little pouch, and you take
Don't
it.
nobody rinse it off. They be like, it's my
Oh,
piss.
stop.
You know what?
Don't
Ooh.
nobody
Purse be
rinse it
pissy. Can you imagine? Baby, what's that?
Oh my God, it's real. Look at
It
it.
was only $9.99. I got
see.
both. The green and the
Do you put it in your pussy?
No, as you see, it
Have you
stands
used it
outside
yet?
of it. No, I haven't just ordered it.
What if a girl pussy?
I need to order
real
one.
loose
Yeah,
and blew
because-
out?
But look, it's a blank where it goes over the whole thing, and then it has a little cup. You see that?
Run it down your leg.
This bitch
Oh,
basket's broke
no.
on her
You
pussy.
see that?
How many liters does it hold?
Hey, Chris,
I'll cut the price out. Oh, you can put it up here.
Let Chris put up the pussy funnel. I ain't even know they had these things.
Yeah, this way in case you're camping or you want to stand up.
Boy,
you
some
don't-
freaky motherfuckers out here who always wanted to get pissed on while she was standing up. Piss on my back and let it run down my asshole.
This way
Oh
you don't have
shit! God damn.
to- You don't have to squat down.
Bobby looking like, oh my God.
God.
We're going to follow you, Bobby. We're going to catch you doing some freaky shit one day. I know you
It'll
did
be
some freaky
It'll
shit.
be freaky to you simply because it's so fundamental and basic, man. I'm from where I'm from, man, and I've been blessed, man, to be around people that just did this thing in a certain way that it was enjoyable, it was pleasurable, and you didn't have to add all of these bells and whistles, you know.
They just had old-fashioned,
Getting down, humping
uncircumcised
and grinding,
dick sex.
You know,
Missionary.
and moaning, you know,
Missionary.
that kind of shit.
Missionary only.
Yeah, missionary.
You can find some other
oh,
group.
You done hit
Now from the back, huh? You gonna see some
You
things.
get it in, man, and it's exciting, man. You
Right.
sweating, and you eyes rolling. around
That's
your
right.
head. It don't
Look
get
at
no
the
better than
photograph.
that.
Ah,
It turned me on when a bitch
Put
turned
your
around
leg
and say,
up on
hurry
the
up, motherfucker.
you know what? You are funny for that one.
You got to get on, not me. No.
Hey, man. Hey, Chris.
What you say, free?
I'm about to get you in the vestibule.
in the what?
And the who?
The vestibule.
Oh,
Wait a minute, what's a vestibule?
yeah. What's that?
That section between
You walk
your
in,
front door
yeah.
and
The
and your
yeah.
actual door. It's
Yeah.
like a little.
Like a
You're
foyer.
inside, but
Oh,
you're
yeah,
outside.
You're inside,
There
but
we
you're
go.
outside. You're
Yeah.
not in
Oh,
my
I know what
house.
you're talking about. Like when you walk into a building or something,
Yeah.
it's that little thing between the outside door and the front door.
Yeah, yeah.
When you take your stanky shoes off, and shit. Be looking out the peephole with bitches you really don't want to let in.
Hilarious.
There it is, the Go Girl.
That's the pussy funnel.
Uh-oh, poo-poo, poo-poo.
Twice. Boom. I don't
But
have to
how
squat.
much? How much does it
9.99.
hold?
Oh no! What do you mean hold? It goes
just
out.
pops
You're
out.
Shooting. I'm peeing. You're standing like a
It's helping us.
So
like
it's
it's gonna
squirting like a man.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh my!
Spits
I
around.
will
we just
pay-
shake it like you shake it.
Yeah.
I will really pay to watch somebody use this, not because I'm interested in looking at them. I mean, I'm a man. I always want to look at a pussy, but I'm just saying, I want to see that thing in action.
Yeah.
I want
Coming
to see how
soon.
far they can shoot.
You know what? Right.
Don't shoot far to the dick. Watch dick. Goddamn.
Have a contest.
Shake it when you're done. Either.
Hold that motherfucking breathe hard when you let it out. That motherfucker gonna go.
Anyway, that's great.
I'm not
I
going to
can't
get
wait
into
to
a
get it.
pissing contest
Hey,
with
man,
you.
An apparatus.
Hilarious.
I'm gonna have to bounce, man. But I really came on here to say thank you, man, for 7 years of like putting me out there and letting me
got to
say
go?
what I got to roll, man.
going,
Yeah.
Bobby?
Hey, I got to get it in, man. I got to get it in. This
Bobby
work
got-
is real, man.
Bobby got
You know.
shit he doing out there in the street.
Yeah, this work
goddamn
is
it.
real. But I just want to say thanks, man, for everything, man. You know, you gave me this mic, man, and I done been able to talk some shit to folks I would have never met before,
That's
never
what's
heard
up,
of,
man.
never seen. Appreciate you, man.
All right, one love, Bobby.
Bobby.
Bobby! Bobby!
Set.
All right, Bobby.
All right, Murphy's
All right.
man.
All right, Bobby. Nice meeting you too, honey.
All right, get your ass out there and smoke, nigga.
You know what?
What the hell you got right here?
What is that? What's
don't
on
know.
me? Goddamn it. Yeah.
A blonde hair.
Ain't no blonde hair. No girl hair roll like that. Anyway,
I don't know. And nobody said it came from the top of the
what time
head.
did we start? Because I want to know. 8:30. That's fucked up. We was late than a motherfucker.
Yeah.
But yo,
We was late.
let's talk about the little pussy ass topic. I switched the topic at the last
Yeah.
minute because, you know, by being a lot of people in here today, I really feel like this topic is gonna fly. And you know, I want to say this: like when your partner is around you, they are watching you. I'm talking about in public. When you with your woman in public, when a man and when a woman is with her man in public, your partner is watching you, and they wanna see how you conduct yourself around other people. And I think some people don't realize that's happening, so they embarrass themselves in a lot of ways by the way they conduct themselves around other people. And this is stuff that in college, how do you miss out on these type of social classes when you with your bitch class or when you with your dude class? You know what I'm saying? There's a certain way you act when you're around other people that your partner is watching. And like, sometimes you shame yourself. Anybody got embarrassed about something they did? I mean, I know I have. I've made mistakes. I remember
give us an example.
one day I was out with this lady I was dating, and some girl sent me a drink. And I didn't even realize. I was like, "Oh, give me a drink, motherfucker." I took it from the waiter.
Oh, are
I
you
didn't know.
serious? Because
I'm a guy.
I've had that happen, but then the guy was like, thank you. And then he was like, here, babe. Like for you. I was like,
I
that's
feel like
fly.
you
know
can't
what
take
I'm
the
saying?
drink from somebody when they send the drink out, because the girl who I was with, she was looking. I was like, "What you want something to drink?" And she was like, "I know you ain't thinking of it like this, but what if some dude sent me a drink and I took it?" And I was like, "Wow, I did. I never thought about that shit."
Yeah.
So it was a lesson learned. You know what I'm saying? And now, because of trial and error, you know, I know that when a bitch sent a drink, I had a waiter meet me in the bathroom with that motherfucker.
Right.
Well, what are the rules? Let's just establish the rules. Like, what is considered the right thing to do in that situation, and what is considered the wrong thing to do? And should you have that conversation before you're in the situation, or is there some you haven't had that conversation?
I think you just learn from the experience. In other words,
Yeah.
just see what happens from it. Because like I said, I was on a date and that happened, but the guy was like, "Oh, thank you so much. Here you go, baby." And then he gave the drink to me. Like, thank you, buddy.
What if
That was
somebody
pretty
was
fun.
trying to poison it?
Well, that's probably why he gave it to me. Now, here you go, bitch. Not really.
Right.
No.
You tested it now.
Well,
Right.
either way, it was kind of, either way, the move was so fly. I would have died with a smile on my face.
Hilarious. I had something weird happen. I went when one of my girlfriends, and she wanted to introduce me to her fiance. So they wanted to go to the strip club. So a bunch of us went to the strip club with her fiance. You know, it's a bunch of girls. You know, this is the big night. Meet my so-called fiance.
Uh-oh.
He apparently got a little carried away. You know, because they have the regular
Were
stripping.
you there in that dress?
You know what?
They're gonna get carried away.
Yeah,
He gonna be afloat.
he got carried away. You feel me?
Uh-oh.
He forgot it was the introduction to getting married to meeting the friends. He felt like
He got
He
too
for-
loose.
you know what I mean. He
He
started.
forgot he was going to court.
right.
when
He
you
started
meet the
looking at
friends.
the other girls. He started looking at me. He started.
He
looking
thought
at the
y'all
str-
was a gift.
right. He got excited. He said, "For me." I
But
said,
wait, he was the
"Ooh."
only guy too, though.
It was him and his homeboy, but it was like
Oh.
he was so drunk. It was crazy. Even
well,
when the
she saw
strippers
the
was
true
stripping, he was
self.
like, "Ooh!" I mean, everything he did was extra out. He was.
Oh.
Shut up. Y'all shouldn't have.
Yeah,
It
right.
was his idea.
That sounds like a setup for
That's
sure.
what she
That was
gets.
a setup.
Hell yeah, that's what it
That's
sounds
what
like.
she gets.
Yeah.
And she was so embarrassed because he was checking for everybody but her. It was like he forgot she was there. He was
Well, he already
looking at
got
my
her.
butt, looking
That
at her.
pussy, that pussy important to him, but his new pussy around.
Right. That was
That's
already
all
locked in.
that was.
He like, let's look at the new puss.
Right.
Right.
That's all that is. He still want his old pussy. God damn it. I call it the trusty pussy.
Trusty pussy.
Reliable.
Let me check that pussy. I didn't have that pussy before. Let me fuck the new hoe.
Right.
Don't do that.
You done brought me in here now.
Root for me, baby. Root for me.
Don't do
On
that.
a reliable pussy of the game. Yeah.
You say go get some change.
Go get some singles.
Hilarious.
That's crazy. So what are the rules, though?
But look, when
really
you say
none.
rules, of course people can try and establish rules, but this is my opinion, man. Observation is such a beautiful thing. You have to sometimes watch what a motherfucker will do.
Right.
Right.
How they act. Uh-huh.
You don't stop them. You see how far it'll go. Oh my God! Every time you stop somebody, you create a person who is not being themselves around you.
It's like you're
Because they
gonna
know,
remind them.
Oh, she gonna trip.
Right.
Right.
Oh, he gonna trip. Well, let's see what this motherfucker gonna do. That's how
That's
I
what
am.
that's how I
wanna
am too.
see
I'm
how
gonna let
far
you do it.
You would take it, motherfucker. I want to see what you would do.
Right, right.
Too.
Because sometimes when people are out, especially in situations like a strip club,
Oof.
you really want to observe what happens. I was at the strip club with my wife one day, and she had this girl give me a lap dance. And I knew it was uncomfortable for the girl because even though she had the lap dance that she paid for it, she was still watching the girl. The girl was like, look, bitch, I can't do this.
Right.
That's
So
funny.
what if you're at dinner? Let's do something a little bit more benign. Say, what if you're at dinner, you with your girl, but the waiter or the waitress is
flirty?
hella flirty. This
into a
nigga
real
just
nigga show.
Where's the chicken?
the watermelon heist.
Oh my God.
I'm just saying, what if the waitress is hella flirty? How do you deal with that? And what if you nice to her?
Well, see, that's
You can't be nice.
you can't be disrespectful. You can be nice, sure.
So
What's wrong with being nice?
okay, I just want to.
There's a edge. There's a limit.
Where's the edge to niceness?
I think most of that when it happens, I think it's cute because then he's getting all excited too. Like, look at me, babe. I'm getting angry. Okay, well, look at you. That's cute. I know I'm with him. I know I'm going
about to
home
get
with
our
him. It's
dessert
all right.
for free.
You see that scenario Zoe just came up with? I want to talk to all of the fellas out there. That's a perfect scenario for what I was talking about. Your woman is watching you, and she trying to see
How
not
you
trying to see.
handle it because she shouldn't have to step in.
She's gonna see how you handle it,
Right.
And I'm telling you, man, there is no formula that I feel like somebody can just put out there.
Right.
When she says this, you say that.
Right.
No.
Your woman is watching how you get down.
Right.
It ain't nothing. I feel like a woman gets excited when she's around a man who know how to handle himself when situations pop up.
And vice
Right.
versa. And vice
Vice
versa.
versa.
That's right.
Absolutely.
For
Right.
sure.
When situations pop up, because when you're in the streets, shit gon' pop up.
Right.
There's a million miserable motherfuckers out there.
Right,
And
right.
they love to fuck you and your woman night up.
Yeah.
Test you. Yeah.
They love
talking.
it. They love it when
I'm
they
gonna test
it's,
them.
It's like when you see somebody know that they interfered with y'all motherfucking unity.
Right.
It's like a win for the average motherfucker that's out here.
Wow.
I
I've been
agree.
sitting at a bar and a motherfucker like just staring, and so I had to stare right back at that motherfucker. You know what I mean? Because motherfuckers will try you. You just
Right.
gotta, it's certain shit where you gotta make your presence known.
And then she watching you.
Oh, your woman definitely watching you how you handle yourself around niggas.
Absolutely.
Because, motherfuckers be tough as hell at home.
Right. Out in the street.
Some motherfuckers be tough as hell at home. But when you out there with them niggas, she definitely watching you. Man,
Yeah.
I want to tell you this. You ain't got to act a fool and always be physical to be assertive as a man. There's a way you can handle stuff verbally that puts the situation where it needs to be. That's what I say.
Give them an example of that, because some young cats watch this show, and they may need this example. So give them an
Well, you're
example
showing you're
of
showing
how to speak in an authoritative way
First off, don't
where you
get
don't have to
loud.
scrap.
Don't get
Right.
loud.
That's a good one.
You want to make a point, be real calm and
And-
direct, and
and
look somebody in their
absolutely,
eye and
right.
tell them, my man.
Absolutely.
right.
Right. Let him know.
And your partner. So what if it's your partner too? You don't have to even handle it. Then you can just be like,
That
okay,
dude
we're gonna
in
talk.
No Country,
We're gonna talk later. Type
Right.
of thing.
No Country for Old Men.
Yeah.
He
Right.
never yelled.
Oh,
He was
no.
Very intimidating when he talked.
Right.
Yeah.
Lucky quarter.
That was even scarier. Right.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
But also, you know what I'm saying? I feel like there needs to be a time where you and your woman sit down and talk about different scenarios that have happened and can happen before y'all go out.
Right. Tell them what's acceptable, what's not. All that.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, that's why I said establishing the game rules.
But communication is key in any relationship. Sometimes people communicate only in the bedroom, and then when they're out, they don't communicate on other things. It's important to communicate on all levels so that you can know how your mate feels. Because some people, even though they're beautiful, they're kind of like intimidated by other people. So any little action you do, if they're not let's just say, confident in who they are, they can actually lose sight on so many things. They can leave there so hurt, and really you didn't mean anything by it. It's just that they're so emotionally attached. So communication is key.
No, I get it.
Yeah, a lot of times when you tell your woman, bitch, be quiet, they hold that grudge all night. And then might as well just leave right then.
Right. You got to play it off and be like, look, not right now, but be like,
Bitch, be
I'm gonna
quiet.
wait. I'm going to wait till we on the way home or later.
Right.
Women never recover well from bitch, be quiet. I noticed that.
Have you ever heard
You know
that,
what?
Mimi?
I haven't been told, bitch, be quiet, but, I've had
Have you
somebody
heard
say-
shut the fuck up?
You ain't never.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. I've heard shut the fuck
So
up.
all the
But
guys
you know
you
what I
dated,
do?
nobody ever said, bitch, be quiet.
No, they said shut the fuck up, bitch.
Yep.
Some shit like that.
Shut the fuck up, bitch. I like that. I like that. That's a new one.
Yeah, you feel me? But you know what? If I respect the person and I'm not taking bitch too wholeheartedly,
Yeah.
I may shut up just because you never know what's going on. They might see their enemy. I'm just using an example. We can
Yep.
be in here right
Yep.
now and someone can see their enemy. I don't know that's your enemy. Or I
Mimi's
don't
like,
know.
I'll shut up until I find out
Yeah,
what's
what
going on, nigga. And then after that,
You told me to shut the fuck up.
You got me fucked up. What? I shut up for that bitch?
right?
Give it a look.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I've been in it. I've seen it happen.
What,
Yeah.
you seen it happen? What happened when
I'm
somebody
saying
told you, bitch, shut the fuck
No,
up?
I'm saying I've seen it happen.
Oh yeah, I don't I'm really, really nice. Oh, I'll give you the shirt off my back. You know what I mean? But I'm not to be pushed over, if that makes sense. So,
Oh,
you know what I mean? I'm not
That's
a
all,
pushover
yeah.
by any sort
Yeah.
of
She's a
imagination.
Pisces, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
both of us.
Yeah, I'm a rider.
Yep.
What?
I know there's a crazy fish. We know
like
there's a
that.
crazy fish. We already know.
We got to get you some gear and everything. Team crazy.
Team crazy. 5150, baby.
So, Zoe, have you ever been out with a woman who took it too far and maybe said, shut your punk ass up? Out in
No,
public?
I've never experienced
You know what?
that.
Chris laughing extra hard.
This
What?
nigga.
What, did you see something, Chris? Talk about it.
No, when you said that to Chris.
What? There's
Nah.
some girls out here. Hold on. You never know how some people act in moments of adversity.
Yes,
Not
And
not.
I done had girls come out the bag on me with my mouth dropped. See, I done left bitches places before.
Yeah.
But no, I'm just saying it ain't never
I'm not
happened.
gonna argue with you out here in the streets, and I don't fuck with you for
Yeah,
real.
right.
If I
Right.
don't know you like that,
Right.
we
Right.
been out, or maybe we fucked a couple times. You come out the bag on me like that. Oh, this is my coldest line. I'm gonna go to the bathroom. I'll be right back. I remember I left this bitch at Six Flags. I used to have a joke about that shit.
In Six Flags,
At Six Flags, she ran into this nigga she knew, some cute dog nigga. He was walked up on, he was like, oh, he did some shit like that. And they was talking like 15 minutes, and I was over there looking stupid.
Oh, see? That's that perfect.
Motherfucker twiddling my thumbs
That's
like
the
a
perfect.
motherfucker.
That's
I was
that
like, hey, I'm
moment.
gonna go to the bathroom. I'll be right back.
Yep. That was called for then. There
Go.
you go.
As you should leave her.
That was called
Goes.
for.
I
right.
didn't
That's
know how to-
disrespectful.
Yep.
She called me probably about 20 minutes later. Where you at? I was like, how that cute dog nigga drop you off, bitch? Get your ass off my phone, bitch.
I love it. You should.
God damn it, I didn't know you. Shit, I
Damn
went to
it.
Six Flags because you begged me to go.
nah. I think that's only happened to me. Not in my personal life, but only on the radio.
Where girls got out of
Conversations,
pocket with
yeah,
you?
when they get out of pocket, they always take the conversations very personally, and I'll be like, "Don't take it personal. We talking to the world."
Right.
They be going crazy.
Well, there's some emotional people in the world, and they will snap on your ass, and they'll snap on you while you with somebody. How about that?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah. They will.
I was in the DMV, and that bitch was talking crazy as fuck to me. God damn it! I was like, baby, I ain't about to get my license today. I'm about to hop this counter and choke this
About to
motherfucker.
get arrested. I'm about to get arrested.
Right.
It was two of them. It was the girl talking crazy, then the little manager dude came out there talking crazy. I was like, I ain't gonna get my license today.
Where was you at? Culver
It's
City?
finna go
Damn.
down.
Right.
So, what if you in that kind of situation?
That's why it's good to be with people you know, because you already know you had a bail money. Look, man, you gonna have to come get me.
Right.
You know what
Right.
they say in Chicago? I'm county bound.
Oh shit.
I'm county bound. I'm finna be gone.
So, what if you're in a situation? It's a relatively new situation. Your woman is watching you, and say you guys are at the jazz fest or some shit. Then some drunk dude come up and he tripping. and this is the first time y'all been in this situation. How do you handle that while your woman, because you know your woman is watching and recording, how you deal with that? So what should you do? He a little drunk, he talking shit, flirting with your woman, talking shit to you. How do you handle that, Corey? Step one.
Well, it's just like Freeze said. You have to make your presence known.
Right?
And you don't have to be loud.
No.
No.
Hey, you did your job as soon as you say, hey, homie, hold on. This is
Yep.
my lady. She with me.
Hey, homie, hold on.
Right.
Now, if you with a girl who does anything to act like that ain't 100, when you say that, you need to get the fuck away from her.
Wait, give me an
Right.
example of that. When she's not acting 100 after you say that.
Listen, man, I'm the ghost move king. I will leave a bit.
Yeah.
See,
Be
first
like,
off,
you have her. You could take
Right.
her.
I'm not going to
right.
be in the streets with no bitch that ain't down with me.
Right.
I'm not going to do it. I
Right.
know what happens out here.
You can
And
lose your life behind that.
Absolutely.
Yeah, be
You
right
right
about
about
silly
that.
stuff.
If you-
Exactly.
You just
That's
out
real.
with a bitch. I mean, what the fuck is that? Just like
Right.
I tell a woman, you just out with some motherfucker who hasn't shown himself to be respectable. Because you got to gamble with a lot of this shit in the beginning when you meet the motherfucker. But if a motherfucker has shown you signs that you know you ain't got no business being nowhere with this motherfucker, chances are something going to happen to remind you ain't had no business being with that motherfucker.
Absolutely.
Now, did you
Absolutely.
guys did you guys see the? And this has two aspects to it. Did you guys see the incident with T.O. with Terrell Owens recently on TV that happened
What happened?
with the guy in the coffee shop? How T.O. and his girl were in line, and there was a guy behind him. If you
White
look
guy?
it up, if you look it up, you can see it.
I heard about it.
Anyway, yeah, he called him out in two different ways because he's disrespecting him. He's got his girl right there with him, or a girl. I don't know if it was his girl or not, but he conducted himself so well. So it's all recorded.
T.O. did.
Yes, and this
Well, what did he
guy-
do? How
two
did he-
things. He ended up he was getting upset. Something, I don't know the gist of the beginning of the story, but the gist of it is this guy was getting kind of irate, and he ended up mumbling some words, and T.O. heard the word nigga come out. And he was like, hey, man, you ain't got to, you ain't going to do all that. And he called her something too, I think a bitch. And then he was like, hey, dude, you ain't got, and then something happened, and T.O. threw a cup at him or whatever. But the guy's like, oh, okay, right away. He's like, I'll sue you. I'll get to do this, and I'm going to do it. And they got all this on tape. So but he kept his cool, is what I'm saying. He was like, look, he told the girl, get back. I got you. Something. They were in Starbucks or Coffee Bean, one of those. No, seriously. Because they were in
Hold
like.
on. The dude called his woman a bitch, and he threw a cup at him? A cup?
That's why I keep saying I don't know. I don't know the
Was there something
exact,
in the cup?
Yes.
Like scalding acid?
No, wasn't scalding, but it was already like a little while after
Freeze,
the
let me
drink.
tell you something
Anyway,
about
no,
T.O.
I don't have I don't have the exact details, but I'm just saying the way he conducted himself after the fact of all that, because the guy was irate. He was berating him about it.
T.O. is
And he kept his
an
cool.
intelligent guy. Trust
Yeah.
me.
Yeah.
He knows what
So he
he's
came
up
out of that
against
a
in
winner.
public. One day I was on the plane going down to one of the fights where Floyd hooked me up, you know what I'm saying, with some seats. And, I know Floyd good enough where I was like, damn, because T.O. said he was just going to Vegas to kick it. I was like, you want to come to the fight? I'll see if I can pull something off. The first thing he said was, I can't go to shit like that because I know me and motherfuckers say something to me in that environment. You know what I mean?
right.
I
Yeah.
know me. He just kept saying, it's gonna go bad. When you are a recognizable guy like Terrell Owens, I know that shit happen to him all the time when motherfuckers try him. So, Freeze, the way you looking at it, I know. Because that's the natural way to look at it. But when you've been tried like that so many times because of your celebrity, you start to catch on and keep your cool.
Yeah.
That's smart.
Or-
So you have to be
or
smart.
you start to catch on, and you keep 2-3 faceless people with you.
Pac-Man. I mean, what's the dude who played for
Dallas?
Yeah, he had remember he got into it in Vegas? The motherfuckers who was with him, they wasn't with him.
Right.
That motherfucker who shot that motherfucker.
You
Right.
don't have to be with. You're
Right.
not gonna
Right.
see me shake these dudes' heads just
Right.
out of nowhere. 3 guys just came and beat the shit out of
From
them.
Absolutely.
Wakanda. Right.
Right.
Beat the shit out your ass.
Right.
Or shoot your ass.
Some-
Your goons ain't got to be on your side.
Right.
You just need them motherfuckers on deck.
Laying in the cut.
That's why you tell a motherfucker, homie, you don't want to do this, man. Go on about your business.
Right.
Motherfucker
But you
do
ruin
that
your day,
shit.
baby.
Go on, live till tomorrow, man.
Say that shit again.
Right. Be a sad day for you, boo.
That's what I'm saying. tell you something, man. I know different codes in the street. I know what a motherfucker say when I get into him. Well, I know, it ain't just him. But some motherfuckers don't know what that means.
Right.
When a motherfucker be like, homie, don't do that, man. Go.
Oh,
Right. Right.
That means don't do that. Go. Unless you ready to go to war.
Right.
With him and these hid out motherfuckers.
Right.
I was at the Improv years ago, and I remember I was in the seat. I was coming in. I went and sat down, and this dude said, "Hey, homie, that's my homie's seat you sitting in."
uh-oh.
And I was like, "Your homie?" And he said, "Yeah, his." And the dude was sitting right next to me. I said, "Well, he's already sitting down." He said, "Yeah, but you in his seat." I was like, "For real?" Well, guess what? I'm in your homie's seat then.
What?
Yeah, he said,
that mean you like, fuck it, what's up?
Well,
Exactly.
right. That's what that means.
Right.
That you pulled their card.
Right. And so, man, he said, "No, I'm gonna tell you again, Big Freeze. I know who you are. You a funny motherfucker. I got nothing but respect for you, but you in my homie's seat." I said, "No, you don't know who I am, nigga, because you wouldn't even ask me and address me about some pussy ass seat."
Right.
Seat. He said, "I feel you, big homie. I feel you." And he stood up. He said, "No, I can't remember what happened, but we ended up." He said, "Well, we can take it outside." I said, "Well, let's
Oh,
go.
over at what?
Nigga, you ain't sitting. Nigga, let's go."
And what was his punk
And I
friend
went
doing?
outside.
Them motherfuckers was mobbed up, wasn't
Oh my God, they was like 30 deep. They was
Right.
30 deep. The other guys, they said, "Yeah." Just so happened, I saw one of my homies that knew them. It was like, "Yo, you're not about to fuck with big homie like that," but over a seat, he says, "No, but you know." But it was some funk. But if
Damn.
I wouldn't have had the other homie with me that happened to know these dudes,
Local, yeah.
It was a problem.
I was gonna
Right.
catch one. I was
Yeah.
gonna catch
That's
a
what
bad one over
Yeah.
a seat.
Over a damn seat.
But that's how it happened, man.
That's how it
Motherfuckers get killed over the color of a car. Niggas who know each other be shooting at each other.
Right.
Hey, man, that car blue. Man, that's turquoise. No, that car blue over there, man. Fuck you gonna tell me the car ain't blue? That's turquoise, motherfucker.
Right.
That's the condition. Right.
You got me fucked up.
No, this nigga gonna tell me this motherfucker ain't turquoise. That's
Silly
how it go,
ass.
Joe. I done seen it all.
Yep.
I done seen motherfuckers. It go down.
That's what's called got nothing to lose.
Right.
Don't care. They just not tripping off
But you know,
of anything.
I should have just really said, "Hey, big, you in my homie's seat." I should have played the lane. "Oh, I'm sorry. I certainly don't want to
Oh,
be
my
in
bad.
Seat.
You know?
Yeah. Oh, plus,
Forgive me.
right.
And then went and caught him.
But you know what it is? I think when people make those kind of decisions, Darlene said it clearly. They don't really have anything to lose.
And you can
Right.
sense it.
Like
Right.
if you fighting over nothing,
They don't have nothing to
then
use.
you really can't look forward to tomorrow. Like tomorrow or whatever you got going on or
Right.
anything that's meaningful in your life has no real bearing. It's just
And there's a
I'll
lot of
fight
people-
over this to the
there's
death
a lot
right
of
now.
People like that in this world. A lot of people.
Yeah.
Some people go out to fight. They get with their homies. It's real. You know what I mean? They hope somebody. It's like a wish a nigga would factor. You know what I mean? I wish they would do this or that because they look forward to
Well.
violence or they look, and that's sad.
Right.
It's a mindset, and
Well-
that's a sad mindset that you're going out not to have a good time, but going out to show out.
But that might be their good time. And
Right.
that's what's scary because,
Right.
like I said, they got nothing to lose. They got absolutely nothing else.
Absolutely.
If they
No, you're
did,
right.
you wouldn't be tripping off
See,
stuff
when,
like that.
when
Right.
you have meaningful
No
things in
concern.
your life and you find yourself in a difficult situation, maybe even a life-threatening situation, you find pause.
right.
Like you pause because you think, man, if I cross the line, I'm gonna lose this, and this. That's kind of what you described about T.O. I mean, for him to pause and remember, I'm T.O.
right.
Of course they're gonna be fucking with me. You understand what I'm saying? That pause can save your fucking life.
Absolutely.
Right? And a lot of times I think, not to bang on women in this way, but a lot of times it really matters who your girl is. Like you said, you're not going to be out with a woman that don't have your back 100%.
Right.
Or you're not going to be out with a woman that's going to position you in a situation that could cost you your life.
Right.
You know, you understand what I'm saying?
Absolutely. No, I agree.
So, and vice versa. A woman is not going to put herself in a situation where if we so happen to encounter, some shit,
Actually, man,
this nigga can't take care of us.
Let me tell
Right.
you something, man.
Right.
Or I don't want him to get involved.
Sometimes,
Exactly.
even
Right.
if your girl down with you, shit jump off. That's why you supposed to always buy your woman nice handbags. Because you got to have that thing in that bag sometimes.
Uh-oh.
You buy your girl nice bags, and you explain to her this what this for. Sometime it go down.
Especially
You know what
while
I'm
we
saying?
out.
That's what I'm saying. Now you
Right.
can do.
Right?
Chanel bags, Louis Vuitton bags. That shit is an investment toward when it jump off.
Right.
Why is it got to be a
It
bag
might
like that?
jump off. I'm just saying, like that's a good place for them to put the bag. I mean, put that,
Right,
put
but
that
I
goddamn
don't. It don't have to be labeled like that.
What?
It could be in my backpack. I
Oh,
don't
your
even.
backpack.
But I'm just saying, it doesn't have to be a name
A
label.
lot of times when you with a girl with a backpack, motherfuckers could tell she'll fight with them.
And that's true because my hands
Right.
are free. I want both of them free.
You know what I'm saying? Like a backpack girl, they be like, damn,
Well, that's another important question.
she a backpack girl. But the girl who's sitting there with the bag, they don't be thinking. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Really take your woman to target practice, because if it's a whole bunch of motherfuckers getting at you, she might have to motherfucking let loose and get them motherfuckers up off your ass.
Yeah,
But I
she
think-
ain't gonna want to mess with that nice bag.
Is that a prerequisite for the definition of down? If you get into something, your girl got to get into it with you.
No, really,
No,
I like my girl to
no.
get the fuck on.
Yeah.
That's
Tell
what
my
I'm
girl to
saying.
Get the fuck on.
And definitely don't start
Unless
nothing
she
on.
got that
Don't bring
thing
me
in the
nothing.
bag.
Right,
Unless she
right.
got that thing in the bag and
Now, if you see me
and 500 hours of
in the bag.
Yeah, I feel like you let a man be a man.
Right.
He's handling the business as the man. I
Right.
stand in my position. But if I see my man need a little help, then I'm gonna have to stand up and help him out, whatever level.
Not
I can.
by yapping at
Right,
somebody.
exactly.
Right.
Having that
Definitely.
motherfucking goddamn it out, letting you know.
Exactly.
goddamn it out.
Go down.
Clack, nigga, click, clack.
That's what I call it. That goddamn it.
So what if your
Click,
man
click, click. Clack, clack.
is in a one-on-one scrap and he getting the shit beat out of his ass?
Oh,
I'm
that's a
hitting the nigga
different
from
one.
behind, and I'm helping my nigga. I'm not gonna let him get beat.
One
Like,
thing
But
a
how-
motherfucker get killed, but at the same time, one-on-one is different when you in a position with a motherfucking group of niggas.
Right.
That shit that happened to Freeze right there, I'm telling you, man, it's
Yeah.
something about being a man where sometime it can happen. I
Right.
ride my bicycle when I try to get it, drop some of this weight off me. I ride my bike on this path. And when I go past Van Nuys Boulevard,
Oh yeah, you passing by the
the
homies.
streets out there.
Oh yeah,
They
yeah, the
sitting right
vatos.
there at that motherfucking bus stop.
Yeah.
And
The
they
streets.
be looking at me. Cause I buy shoes that are exclusive and shit like that. And I be riding my bike on them. They see what's up.
Bro,
show-
push
right.
this fool.
Look at that nigga on that
show,
bike.
show him the
Right.
Back to the Futures you
Push
wearing
this
right now.
fool.
he
and
said, "What
take his
size
shoe.
you wear? What size is him?
You know what it is.
Let me try them on."
So one day,
He said the streets is there.
one day, the nigga did this shit. The old, hey homie, come here shit.
Oh, okay.
And it had built up.
Right.
So I was on it. It was dumb because it was about 4 of them motherfuckers. But I was like, what? So I ran over there and I was like, what you want, man? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
On
it's
that
a certain
type of
way,
shit.
yeah.
Right,
Just
right.
to be like, what is you calling me for?
Right.
And they was like, what's up, nigga? Woo, woo, woo. Then the nigga actually played it off on that comedy shit because they knew who the fuck I was.
Right, right,
When I
right.
got to talking with him, I could tell. But really, they was just trying to
It was a
see
test,
who the
uh-huh.
fuck I was.
Right, right, right.
right,
You know what I'm
right.
saying?
Right.
And I pass by that shit all the time. And it'd be dark at, you know what I'm saying, at night. I ride the bike path at night.
Right.
These
Oh, yeah.
niggas still out there. So I know what they own.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
They on some grab a nigga type shit.
Yeah.
I know what they own, but
Yep.
You better be careful.
when
Change
I was a
your
young
route.
man,
Change your route.
I would
Corey.
I would change the route. When I was a young man, I would change the route. But because I'm this motherfucking stubborn old
Oh
motherfucker,
Lord!
I be thinking I can handle
I
shit.
need to find
I'ma
your
keep
route out.
coming
I'ma
down
throw
the
a
street.
crowbar.
You
I
niggas
just
ain't
throw a
gonna-
crowbar
you
through his
niggas ain't gonna
spokes.
get me off my bicycle path.
Right. It's my bicycle path.
But it's dangerous.
Right.
Yeah, it is.
Absolutely.
That's why when Freeze said that shit, I can relate. Sometimes you do dumb shit.
Right.
So when is the best time to back down, to stand down?
When you see the heat.
Right.
Yeah.
Right?
got
Or you
that
just
heat
see it's
outside.
going to another level. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
When you
Well,
see it's
that's
out of
good.
your league, you like, ooh, it's 6 of them and
That's
one
why
of
Guns
each.
got all them nicknames. Act right. All that
Yeah,
shit.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Motherfucker pull that pistol out.
Yeah.
The great
I'll be like,
equalizer.
all right, yeah, all right, all right.
Right.
That
Right.
motherfucker
Right.
who
Even
want to
like
live, get it together.
Right.
Yeah. Say
Right.
don't even have to be like that.
Absolutely.
I don't
Easy
even know if
now.
I
Right.
told this story on air one day, but it's so funny. It was
Uh-oh.
so fucking funny.
This nigga, okay, like in Chicago, it was 4 of us in the car, but niggas was ignorant. They was ignorant. The girl got out the car, and you know what I'm saying, but she was dressed in a way to make niggas be like, hey, hey, hey. But one of the homies was like, fuck you then, bitch. He fucked up. You know, I was like, you took it too far down. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But then this nigga came out the liquor store. Oh, this was the toughest nigga in the world. Because he walked up on that car with all 4 of us. And was like, hey, man, which one of you motherfuckers said something to my motherfucking woman?
Ooh.
And we was all looking like, wow, this is Superman right here.
Okay.
This nigga walked up on the car.
Right.
But the homie, you know, he went to jail because he had that big-ass motherfucking Desert Eagle. The most unpractical gun. I don't know what the fuck a nigga
say something
got
punk.
a Desert Eagle for.
Right.
But when he pulled that motherfucker out like, hey, man, this how we handle business over here, homie. That motherfucker was like, hey, man, I'm just trying to say, man.
Like, why you gotta be
She
like
a
that?
black woman, man, and you be respectful.
See, that's how you back at him. He did it, huh?
Changed everything. Yeah.
That was the correct response.
Yep.
Right.
Bow down.
Bow down.
Yep.
That gun a motherfucker. Boy.
Right.
Yeah.
That's why, man, if you quick temper, man, you really shouldn't have that motherfucker because you go do something.
That's right.
Right. That's true.
Wow.
That's true.
Scenarios, man.
Yeah, scenarios. There's a couple of them in my book.
I've done
yeah?
a lot
A
of
couple
them.
of
Couple gun scenarios.
That and just
You
physical.
ain't never shot at nobody you was mad at.
No, absolutely not. No.
Threw rocks at him, though.
Rocks?
You never
When I
threw
was-
rocks?
when I was a teenager, we used to have rock fights from neighborhood to neighborhood.
I've never shot a gun in the streets. I'm embarrassed of that. You've never fired in the street? I fired a gun at
During
some,
the days of
at
my
some
work,
rocks. I shot a
where
rock
you-
that ain't do shit to me, dog.
You know what?
I'm a pussy ass nigga, man. That rock didn't have a chance, Freeze. I shot the shit out that rock.
Made it gravel.
Man,
Motherfucker.
I showed you.
But all these niggas I owe one to. I ain't never hit a nigga with a bullet. I'm embarrassed. No, I'm just,
Nah, man.
Silly.
No, don't be. That's
Yeah.
I'm telling you, the whole gun thing. I remember back. Let me tell you, there is value in getting your ass whooped.
And
You
whooping
understand?
ass.
And whooping ass.
Yeah.
But there's something to say. You should be able to take an ass whooping, man. That's part of life. You do not get to be champ unless you can take an ass whooping.
Right.
Because it's not getting your ass whooped. You can catch a bad one.
Right.
You can get knocked out. I don't want to hear it. You can catch it.
Right.
It's not the fact that you catch it. It's the fact how do you bounce back from that.
Right.
Yeah.
That's what makes you a champ.
Well, that's
And
why they do those jump-ins to
these
see how where
kids-
your heart is.
That's like a rite of
all
passage,
these,
though.
All these, I mean, just in life. I remember I got my ass whooped bad in the Army one time because I was drunk and I had seen a table full of country dudes. And these niggas was dressed very flamboyantly with their country style, checkers, stripes, polka dots, and whatnot. And I seen them, and I said, "Look at these colorful niggas." And I went over to him. I said, "Hey," and the dude had an SW on his collar. I'll never forget. I said, "SW, what's that stand for?" He said, "Super Wicked." And when he said "Super Wicked," I fell out laughing.
Not super wicked.
He said, "Don't take your big red ass away from here, man." I was like, "Nigga, shut you." I went to dig in his ear. I was about to clank.
What?
Oh, fuck your colorful. Whoa, whoa, whoa. All 5 of them beat the shit out of me. Man. And then the MPs came and whooped my ass right afterwards.
Oh,
Oh
God.
my God.
But due to that ass whooping, I'm here today.
Right.
Because I don't fuck with people. I
That
don't
ass
have
whooping set some
flamboyant
boundaries
The
for you,
next
didn't it?
SW you see, you want to ask what it means.
Wait, you stuck your finger in his ear?
was
He
about
was
to
drunk?
clown
You know what?
In my mind, I was gonna just scratch his brain like,
You know what? You funny.
I love it.
Hey man, let me tell you
Hilarious.
something. Taking an ass whooping out there in them streets, dog, is kind of dangerous though, especially when you
Yeah.
get knocked out. Because I see the motherfucker get knocked out.
Yeah.
well, it's
Okay,
different.
you
T-
get
today,
knocked out, but
you
that
can't
ain't
do
shit.
It's a
That
different
fall
thing.
when you knocked out before you hit the ground.
You hit your head.
Bust his head. I was like,
Wow.
oh, he fucked up.
Yep.
He got more fucked up from the fall
Yeah.
than he did from the concussion.
You see?
Man,
You know what I'm saying?
that is
That's why-
crazy.
That's
Man, look,
scary.
man, I'm a mellow motherfucker, man. I don't want it.
Yeah.
A lot of
No.
times I'm like, man, all right, man, whatever,
Yeah.
man.
No.
'Cause I don't want to get knocked the fuck out on the street.
No. No.
See, the
You
streets
wake
get-
up in some gay ambulance driving and cut your pants off.
What to get you some air?
Right.
One time, I used to we would go up to this church, and so the people at the church is around the corner
Gay
from Locke High School,
paramedics.
and they
Ooh,
said
right
every
there.
day the teenagers when they got out of school they would have a fight on this side street. So I was there around the time. They said in 10 minutes the kids are gonna come and they gonna fight, and I thought for real. They were like, yeah, this is recently. This is like a year ago. I'm like, all right. So I'm sitting there talking. Not that I'm looking for the fight, but I'm standing there talking, and they're like, get ready. It's about to happen. So I saw a grown man. He was probably like 30-something years old, a Hispanic man, in his car. And you could tell he was waiting for something. He was walking back and forth. He parked his car. He was pacing. He looked so mad. So when the young kids got out of school, they were his target. They were kids, and he was at least 30-something. So when he seen them,
some
he
gangbanging
started to
shit.
try.
Yes.
Yeah, he tried to fight them. Like it was at least 30, 50 kids, okay? But he tried to fight certain ones. Man, them little kids beat his. When I say they beat his tail, one hit him, the other one side swiped him, the other one kicked him on the ground, and then one of the girls got in his car. And
Uh-oh.
started it up. And they said, run that fool over, run him over. And I was like, oh my God, don't run him over. Thank God she didn't run him over, but she drove off in his car, right? Left him in the middle of the streets. They were laughing. Mind you, these are little kids.
These are
9th,
kids.
10th,
Where
11th,
are
12th
the-
graders.
where is-
They run off. There's a few Hispanic people that pull up and they start helping the man. It's like 5 people helping him. The kids and ran off in his car. And I said, whoa, this is a cold world we live in. Because
Yeah.
he waited for them to jump them.
He did. Yeah.
He did. Yeah, I saw him waiting, and then he got beat up. And then it was just interesting.
They had to put him in that
Right.
ambulance with that gay paramedic. He was loving that shit. He loved his job.
Cut the clothes off.
Right. That motherfucker closed that paramedic door like this.
Boom. Boom.
It's about to go down. This motherfucker got ass lacerations when he gets
Yeah,
to the
that's
hospital.
crazy.
Kids don't play. You should have seen them. They were ruthless.
Yeah.
They
don't
was
have-
like, what? You came for us?
Yeah, no sense nowadays.
Yeah, the lava
One thing
lamp
about
in
them
the
kids,
ambulance.
The kids ain't gonna get
In
tired.
the eighth
No.
grade, no, in 8th grade summer school, Elliott Junior High School, there was an adult that went into the kid's bathroom and he was taking a shit. And then he's an adult. He's like, oh, this is perfect. I'll go in here and take a shit. School, everyone's in class. They had lunch break. And he was
Oh,
like,
no.
hey, there's some red
That
shit
bell.
in here. They drugged this nigga off the toilet. And I'm telling you, like, I'd say about 15 kids stomped his ass.
What the hell?
He was trying to pull his pants up. He had shit.
I'd have been throwing dookie at them motherfuckers.
Kids.
What the
Who
hell?
about to get this shit wiped on him?
They drug his ass off.
I'll be armed with shit. Don't nobody
Right.
want shit on him. The toughest motherfucker don't want to go back to class with that shit on him. Yo, this ain't what you want, homie.
Say this, look, we say this to say it's
You don't
not
want corn on your jeans, nigga.
it's not all that. You know what I'm saying? It's not that serious.
No.
Say this to say that it's not that serious.
Let me
No.
ask Mimi and Darlene this question. You out, you with your dude. There's a situation where he can step up so you can feel protected, and he gets the shit
Happened.
beat out of him.
Well, that never happened.
Does your perspective of him change?
Honestly,
Well, it depends.
I want to know, like,
Depends on who whooped his ass.
Yeah,
Right.
it
exactly.
depends on who whips
I'm
his
like,
ass.
baby, you did good.
Right.
You did your best.
Right. Mama proud of you.
Oh, come here, let me help doctor you up.
That's
Doctor
the
you up.
question you need to ask him.
And
this
then
is
on the
what's
slide.
hit it, Corey.
And then behind his back, you go, ooh, girl, he got his ass. Right. Oh, my poor boo.
real. Watch this, though. Watch
I'm
this,
listening,
though.
I'm
Let me tell
listening.
y'all something. Don't y'all like violence, though? Don't you like when y'all
Uh-oh.
men
No.
turn into motherfucking goddammit.
No.
I don't like that, but I
No.
don't want him to be like. I don't want to be stronger than him. Like I don't want to be in the
Exactly.
alley
I
and
don't
he's
wanna
more
jump
scared
up.
than me. Like, oh my God, what's that? I'm like, you don't relax.
Well, that's why
you know
I
what
stopped
I mean?
seeing
Like
that last guy. Yeah, I felt every time I walked with him, anytime you feel like, damn it, I can't rely on him. I feel like I'm more
I don't like
powerful
that.
than him. I didn't like that. I kept looking over and I didn't like
Yeah.
his walk. He had like a weak stance. Everything. was right.
He's stopping, picking flowers.
No, he didn't go that far.
New chrysanthemum.
He didn't go that far, but I just felt like, man, if some shit goes down
Daffodils
right
are
now,
in
I feel like I'm
season.
about to jump in front of him to protect us.
That,
Like,
yeah,
I didn't
right.
like that.
Like I'll go up to the guys, please, it's all good. You know what I mean?
You ain't
My
gotta-
boy
He's not
said
tripping.
he went to pump some gas, and when he came out the gas station, it was a nigga leaning in his car.
Oh God.
Damn.
And he said he walked up to the nigga and slapped the shit out the nigga. Like a bitch. Like, what the fuck is you in my car for, nigga?
Right.
And then the nigga, he didn't want it. So he kind of like went away and shit. And so he said, that's what got me the pussy that night.
Oh.
She liked to see me slap.
Oh, yeah.
I think women are attracted to the darkness
Well, I
in
like-
men.
Well, I like a
As
strong
long
man.
as they think.
You like a
Well,
strong
as
man?
long as
I want him to be
You
strong.
been turned on if you just saw
I don't want him to be just a shit starter. Like,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
if
I don't
he's
want that.
defending himself
Yeah.
and he has a reasonable cause, I'm with it. You know what I
But
mean?
don't you guys
But I don't want
kinda-
him to
Just-
be.
But wait a
But
minute.
it don't turn you on. It don't make you.
It does.
If he's strong, no. If he's strong and I'm like, my baby don't play.
First off,
Yeah,
women
exactly.
like. Listen,
what I mean?
you heard it.
my baby don't play.
Women. That's what I'm saying.
My baby don't play.
But when you know that though, if you're a wise woman, you won't want to bring him certain
Right,
things. See, I know
exactly.
that my man's like that. I'll be like,
yeah,
and I'm gonna
Right.
make an executive decision
Right.
and not share this with
That's
him. And
how-
I've done that
Right.
several
my
times.
ex was like that. Like,
Oh
he
no!
didn't play at all. Right?
He's in my book. One of the
Right.
stories when he chased that fool all through Westwood, wanting to beat his ass.
See?
Right. While my ex said, "Man, I'm tripping off that what that fool says," and his boy was like, "Oh," and he just stole on this fool, and the guy's friends were like, "Sorry, man, we apologize for our buddy," but my dude was like, "Man, I ain't got time for this fool." We were at a movie premiere, walking the red carpet, and this fool said some stuff. It was a Latino,
And he
was like,
chased him
"Oh,
down."
yeah, they taking our women. Look, he got to go get our woman. She not black. He taking our women. And Tracy was like, "That's right, whatever." And we were just gonna keep walking, but her dude could not take it. And he beat the shit out of this guy.
chased
But
him down
see?
by himself, and it was more than one.
It
dude.
was about
we
four
were in a
of them, but
Rolls
he
Royce.
didn't-
We were all sitting in the Rolls Royce. He popped out the
Left the
back
door open at
left
the
the
light.
door open and chased the niggas
Pitbull
down.
ass nigga. All right.
And that's what he did. Yep.
Get a steak before he kill him. Yeah, he did.
But that's what I'm saying. Y'all love those kind of dudes.
No, I mean,
Because you love violent sex.
But you know what?
so what? But I don't
Violent
like
sex.
Women love violence
violent
during
sex?
sex. They
What is
like getting
violent sex?
choked. They like getting slapped. Look at you.
it. Not everybody.
You see
Yeah.
him, Chris?
Maybe pull me,
little
spank
t-
me, and pull my
See?
hair, but I don't
Not
know
no
about
violence
but not no
stuff.
real violence. Like I don't want to
You
be
ain't never been
bruised.
choked into an orgasm?
Oh, come
no.
on, that doesn't.
I might
make
forget
me-
about
no.
the orgasm. Like, did you just
What?
choke me
Did
out?
you do shit? What the hell? I can breathe.
I can't breathe.
You serious, huh?
No, yeah, I don't know.
Way to find your ass in the county. Boy.
Right. Yeah, I ain't with
I
that.
thought you liked it.
Okay, nigga.
He did like it, but it's still illegal, motherfucker.
Oh
Right.
my God, that's funny.
Yeah,
Look at
it's
Zoe.
a
Damn,
happy
Zoe
medium
had some
to that.
interesting. He must have had. What made you? Why somebody's told you to be
I
rougher
can see
with him?
Zoe with violent sex and shit.
Yeah, he be
Take
slapping that
off.
ass.
Bitch, I'm a maniac, bitch.
Stop. I'm a maniac.
Don't be on top of that. You want to go to hell? You want to go to hell with me, bitch? Let's bleed, bitch.
Oh my God.
I can see that Westwood student said. He just forget what do the Westwood kids say to the? Remember you were like, what is the saying you say? Go there. Whoa.
What?
But you know what? If a
Right,
man,
remember that on Cobra? That Sylvester Stallone movie from way back in the day?
Oh,
That was a scary ass
Go
bad
there
guy. You want to go to hell? You want to go to hell with me, pig? You'll have to take me in if you care.
you know what?
Let's bleed, pig. I'm finna go rent Cobra. It's Cobra, the old Sylvester Stallone movie. It was called another movie.
Oh my God, I can't take it. I can't. Anyway,
Hilarious.
anyway, no, all
I'm gonna say
that.
that next time I'm fucking. You want to go to hell? You want to go to hell with me, bitch?
Stupid.
Hilarious.
What? I'm turned on by that.
Oh my God.
Right.
I'm just saying, I think deep down, women love the dark side. This is why women always love the bad boy.
No, you're right.
And then they see him as projects. They think they can control it. And then they have this delusion that the darkness that they're attracted to will never turn on them.
Mimi sitting
That's
there
one way to look at it, yeah.
with that innocent face. She knows she let that leash off that nigga to go get that.
Yeah. Get him.
Get him off me.
That pit bull sound.
I'm just saying. Women be trying to act like it's all good. Y'all like the bad dude.
Zoe
Well,
keeps saying that shit.
No, I know. Well, to a degree.
Have you ever
I
wished
would
you was
say.
a bad dude? Because, like, a lot of guys will never admit they want to be a gangster so bad. It's so many guys who don't have the courage to say that. I wish I was a ruthless motherfucker sometimes.
Sometimes, huh?
Sometimes. You know what I mean? But being that type of dude, it's like people, you born a certain way.
That's it. And you
call
went
it.
through the circumstances you went through, and that's that. You can't fake
But
that.
there's levels to it too.
Oh yeah.
Right, there's levels
Oh yeah,
because
for sure.
when you say ruthless, that's somebody who's devoid of empathy,
and even
who can't
sense,
who
just
can't
common sense,
feel,
yeah.
who can't just and anything is liable to happen. Right?
I want to be composed, ruthless.
Yeah.
Right.
No, I like those type. Now those type of gangsters, them sleepers, the ones that just when it's necessary.
When it's necessary.
Right.
That's
Oh.
different than the mindless.
I know. Well, I'll take that.
I agree.
Yeah,
I
Like
agree
the
with
nigga
that.
You walking in your house, you be like, hey, so that's where you live, huh, homie?
That nigga.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Say good night to the family, homie. I'll see you out here.
You see that shit.
Yeah. Well, I recommend you watch that Narcos. When you watch that, you can be like, God,
Narcos?
that fool. Yeah, that Pablo Escobar was a beast.
Oh, yeah?
Woo! He's scary like that. And you're like, okay. Because when he ran for like Congress out there, and they humiliated him. There's an episode where they humiliated him. He walked in, he's all excited, like I did it. These fools, right? And one of the kids, as he's walking in, a guy that worked there was like, hey man, you need a protocol. I just want to let you know that you need a tie when you're. Oh shit! He was like, how much for that? Here you go. He tipped him off like $1,000. Here you go, man. Thank you. Put it on. He's about to walk in. He's all excited, and they had him set up. They set it up where they like, boom, we're gonna look. You don't belong in here. And everybody turned on him, and it's true. All this stuff that had happened to him in the past. They pulled out a picture of him, say you were arrested before, because they're trying to prove that he sells narcotics, and they just embarrassed him. And he got up, and they thought he was just gonna go crazy, and he just looked at all of them like, and everybody's like, oh shit. And you see some of the guys like, okay, and he was like, okay. And the guy just kept talking. The head dude, he kept talking, like berating him. And all of a sudden he was like, he made eye contact with all of them. Was like, all right, just backed up. And they were like, oh shit. And everybody was like, oh damn. You know what I'm saying? Like, you are done, kid.
All you gotta do is watch No Country for Old Men. That
was a
motherfucker-
great
All
movie.
that, a lot of
that part
those.
when he was on the phone, he was like, who is this? He was like, you know who it is.
Yeah, that's it. Exactly.
Right.
Uh-huh.
I see.
You know what it is. A lot of
know
times
what
you
it
can play
is.
it off all you want, but all you gotta say, nigga, you know what it is.
in a woman's sense, in a woman's view on that crazy kind of take is a thin line. When he's talking about that, it's like, you know what I'm saying? He's like, she's fixing everything for him. He's still greeting him at the door, right? And, are you okay? How was your night? Coming in at 6 in the morning. Is that right? It's only
That
so many.
fake sweet.
Only so many times.
That'll
like,
start a fight.
That's how you
Yeah.
know, goddammit.
I come
That
in
fake
at 6 in
sweet.
the morning and she like, so how you doing?
It's
I'll be
all
like, who you
good.
fucking with? I'm fucking up round here. I ain't supposed to be acting nice. You better
Right.
be emotional like
That
regular
song.
woman.
Right.
I sing that. Yeah.
I ain't about to play it off with your ass.
I
Right.
play that song. I sing it with passion.
I got to
like
sleep
that
around
song.
this motherfucker. Don't be smiling with me.
You're not acting right.
Right.
You don't smile with
scare
me
me.
normally, motherfucker.
Right.
You scare me.
Right. Don't play these games.
Yeah, well,
Man.
that's that crazy kind of.
I call Chris over here, spit on you, bitch.
Woo.
No, you thought you were going to get through a show without that shit, didn't you?
Damn it.
All you got to do is tell your woman you was at a foxhole party. She know them hoes wasn't there for the Got the foxhole joke.
I'll tell Chris to spit on you.
Oh my God.
Motherfucking alien spit on your ass.
Hilarious.
Ah!
Stupid.
You
Hilarious.
gotta have good lies though. Like
It's just air, but it's burning.
I came in at 6 in the morning. I had to tell my woman. I was like, that bitch Porter stole my wallet.
You know,
I got all three of them in: Foxhole, Chris, and Porter.
got them all in. God
All
damn
in.
it.
Y'all thought I wasn't gonna get it.
Yep.
goddamn it.
Earlier you got the CC. You got them all in. Yep. You did. You got them in.
No, it ain't, you ain't associated with them.
It's a
just
string of jokes.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
he said he got them all in.
Recurring
Yeah,
jokes.
Don't worry. Okay, good.
Chris
good.
spit.
You know.
Damn it. We was at the post office mailing off them T-shirts. Goddamn it, Chris licked this envelope. That envelope said, "We gonna need some new envelopes over here." Goddamn.
Oh
Just
damn.
rub your sweat on the envelopes. Don't spit on them motherfuckers no more.
Damn.
Yes.
Damn it.
Sweat on it.
Shout out
Chris,
to
we
all
on
the-
point. We on point with all these motherfucking shirts,
I
right?
was gonna say. Oh, we got
Right, we gotta mail out
Wait,
some
did
more
you
in the
wanna-
morning. I hate when
did you wanna
motherfuckers
show them
be hitting me up talking about where my shirt at, nigga. I'm like, when you placed your order? I placed my order 3 days ago. I'm like, you motherfucker.
Right.
God damn it, the
Give it
shirt
time to
ain't
get
right.
to you.
Right.
The shirt will be there, nigga. Ain't no foxhole shit over here. We sit our shit out.
Right.
That ain't foxhole. That's Speedy. 6 to 10 days.
Yeah.
God damn it. I was with Chris. God damn it. We did that mass mailing. That mailing shit is a motherfucker.
It's
I
real.
tell you, yeah.
It's
That
real.
post office, God damn it. And, you know, when you at the post office, you see all kind of motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Wait,
Wasn't there
strange
some
folk.
tripped out looking
Wait.
motherfuckers in that post office?
When I tell you what I loved about the day that we went, me and Chris went to do the very first stock. Oh my God! I witnessed there's a big brother in the post office that you sent us to, right? That one. Yeah. It's a big tall brother, huh? In the back, I witnessed it. I witnessed the reverse racism because he was in that position. Did you get it, Chris? He was standing behind the thing, and it was nothing but all white people coming in, with the exception of Chris and I. That was it. Right? And he would walk out, and this one lady said, "Excuse me, I want to know why my mail was bypassed, blah, blah, blah." And right away he was like, "Hey, you guys all right? Excuse me." I mean, he did that to about 3 people, and to us, he was like, "Hey, what you got?" The voice change, it was freaking hilarious. I wanted to record it. He literally, you could see that he did it on purpose. It was the funniest thing I'd seen. They were getting so
played their ass off.
He did the whole time. He was doing it to everybody, and every now and then he'd come back to us. "Hey, you guys," the voice would even change. "Hey, you guys all right? Everything good? What you got? What
He's
you
trying
need?"
to act like she don't know he was looking at that ass.
Oh, stop!
Yeah. You
No.
had on some
That's what it
jeans,
was.
yoga
I
pants.
had
Hope this
some
old
workout
white
pants.
bitch talking about it. I'm trying
Oh,
to
stop!
Look at that.
Oh. He probably thought Chris.
What's up with your package? Goddamn?
He thought
real
me and Chris
package
were
out.
together or something. But anyway, Chris and I were there.
He didn't
mailing
think
them.
you and Chris was together. Goddamn.
We're there together doing the mailing.
Chris, do you think that? People know you ain't with Chris. Goddamn it.
Anyway, but the way he was treating people, he didn't have to go there. He treated them late. You know what?
People know you ain't with him.
Who was that? Who was that with you? What that nigga? He fucking with you? Get the fuck away from her, nigga.
Right.
Hey, he's a big dude too. Yeah, but that was funny. That was a lot of fun. Yeah. But anyway.
Hilarious.
That's what's up.
Out, man. Speaking of fucking packages, you know, we got down to our final 260 copies, and then somebody hacked my website
Stop it. What do you mean?
and shut it down.
Wait, what?
Shut it.
What do you mean somebody
Down.
hacked your website?
Hacked.
Like what? Like hacked?
Like,
Did all that.
oh,
Took all the
so
products,
who did you
everything
piss
off.
Damn.
Man, the sissy mail, he got power. Goddamn it.
That sounds like a broad move to me.
All of right.
Right.
No, that's the
It was
sissy
crazy.
mail.
Shut the whole thing down. Now we got to build it out again.
Wow.
He gonna send you a text. You gonna call me, nigga?
Damn it. That is messed up.
So what is your solution? Do you?
No. Well, Chris and I, we figured out a solution in the meantime. People can go directly to PayPal right? Because through my website, it was set up through PayPal anyway. So now you could go directly to PayPal.
With the way we do things, we have email. We have a list of emails from people who buy stuff from us, right? So anybody who their email is attached to it. So every order we have gotten, we have that email so we can get in touch with people. That's what's up. So people, we need y'all to be 100 with us, because this one motherfucker, he said something to me today, say he ain't got his shirt. He placed his order on the 9th.
A week ago. When my shirt, goddammit.
Right.
On the 9th.
And
2 weeks ago.
I can't imagine him not getting his shirt by now.
Yeah, because we have trackers.
Right.
It tracks
We
it,
can
so-
track the shit, niggas. I know the hustle.
Exactly.
Be 100 with me.
But you know what?
You know what?
The other bullshit to that is
my rep on the line. I ain't gonna
Yeah, if your
never
sister,
fuck you
your
over.
dad,
Right.
or your uncle, or your neighbor got it,
Absolutely.
ain't our bad. It says it's delivered to that address.
When we
so-
have the shirts delivered, the shirts go where? Do they
whatever address they give us.
and that's
Right,
one
so
thing
there's
that's
but
important.
there's a confirmation
We have
that
everything.
it was dropped off there, right?
No.
Well, how do they know that they got their shirts?
It
'Cause
says
I
it
don't
was
want-
delivered to that address. It'll let us know that it got
Well, it has
there.
tracking on it if you're sending it through
Right.
the post
Yeah, but it's not a
office.
signed one. Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, because like one day I remember when they delivered this exercise machine to my house. Obviously, I didn't use it, but anyway, no, what happened was I act like they didn't deliver it, and that's how I found out about tracking. It was like, well, it was delivered right to your door at so and so
Matter of
time.
fact, we have a photograph of you signing that you received.
right.
You lying ass fucker.
I'm just saying, my nigga, I'm a small business man. Listen. I am going to make sure every customer who fuck with me is happy.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Right.
If you get me, you win. I wind up sending you another shirt. What could I do about that?
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I'm just a man. But we gonna make sure everybody get their shit
Yeah.
fucking with me. My rep is more important. Which also reminds me, we have our new shirt that will be added to the website.
Uh-oh.
God damn it. This is a shirt. This is one of my classics also. It's based off some real shit.
Yep, I remember that one. I remember that. I like
Yeah,
that.
and it's silver and black. I got the Raiders colors.
Raiders.
All right,
Nice.
Raiders.
God damn it. Practice safe sex because pregnant girlfriends destroy marriages.
All right.
This is real shit right
Yeah.
now.
What's
Right.
what does it say on the back?
What's the back?
I got the bitch on the back. I'm keeping it.
What a cigarette.
And drinking a beer. And drinking a beer.
Now that is fun.
Unbelievable.
This was the first shirt I started
I
selling,
love
man.
that.
Wow.
And you know what? This the shirt that made me sell t-shirts because I was in Atlanta and I had this shirt and I took it down there and I didn't take enough. I sold all of them the first day.
Wow.
Then I was like, damn, looking at all the money passed by every day from then on. So anyway, I'm
Good.
proud of my t-shirt business.
Yeah.
Goddamn it. So, motherfucker, we got a new shirt on the website, the Practice Safe Sex shirt. If y'all fucking with me, 5150 Nation, get on that, order your motherfucking shirts. You might not see it on there right now, but we gonna add it on. So probably after the show or whatever. By the time they get on YouTube tonight, all my people who watch live who had to put up with this little pussy ass.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Didn't we lose the show Ustream?
Yeah, it's the internet connection, not you.
He blaming the internet again. I'm going to call.
It's the
I'm
connection.
gonna call the little pussy ass internet company and tell them, look, man, my man say the internet fucking up. They're gonna be like, who that Chris? Get the fuck out of here.
They know him.
So
Little stank mouth. Is that him?
Is he breathing on the cables again?
so apologize for that, you guys. They don't have to watch.
Right.
Anybody got something else they want to plug?
Mimi got some handles. You got your handles?
I got my handle, so you guys
What's the handles?
You know, Twitter, IG, or Facebook.
Oh, I thought you was selling some shit. Goddamn.
Well, you know what? I am selling some shit. Well, first and foremost, Lamont Gooch Brooks. He's my brother. He told me to tell all of you guys happy.
That's your
anniversary.
brother?
Yeah, that's
Lamont.
my brother. He went to West.
Fuck out of
He
here.
follows us. Yeah,
That's
yeah.
the homie.
He's
That's
tight.
my-
Yeah, Gooch.
Yep,
Wait,
Gooch.
put the boot on the table while you.
Oh,
Oh yeah, she brought her boots. Goddamn. She brought them
Everybody
them
talk
boots.
this shit. Wrap this shit around your face.
Yeah,
I'll pull that shit real tight.
That's them boots.
Big ass fucking nose. toes can go right there.
Oh,
Them boots was famous, but hey, when you wore them boots, at first I didn't know what everybody was talking about. They was like,
Because you were down there and Corey couldn't see, he said.
man, everybody on motherfucking Twitter was like, what the fuck Mimi had on? She had the, like when you buy ham, how the meat be wrapped and shit. That's what they was talking about.
Look like a ham hock.
Right.
had a
Ham
meat
hock-
net on it.
Right.
Ham hock ankle boots.
What's funny is I didn't know it looked so crazy till I looked at the feed, and because when you put your legs in it, it's regular, but when you sit down, your leg gets
It's all
fatter.
squish. It's tight.
Right,
in
so
there.
everything started popping out like I was in 3D and shit. I
Right.
seen pillows
Yeah,
and
put
rubber
that
bands.
disclaimer in there,
and shit.
goddamn.
my
That's the
God.
disclaimer and shit. Help a nigga out. Help a nigga out.
No, I know that's true because like when you sit on an airplane, a lot of times I take off my shoes. And when I put my shoe back on, goddamn it, I be wrestling to get that motherfucker back on.
Right.
Cause you sitting in that seat, all the blood going down there, and your foot be like old boy at the end of Big Trouble in Little China.
Exactly.
One of my favorite movies.
He blew himself up when they killed his master. He was like,
Yeah, he blew himself.
Chris, don't you ever get mad and blow yourself up. Goddamn. That motherfucker calls a motherfucker.
Anyway.
Yeah.
That is
Look
too
at Big
funny.
D sleepy. That motherfucker.
Hey,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
hey, Chris, do you have the email? Put that email up so people can do that. If you want to order, we only have 60 copies left remaining. We were smashing, and then the website went down. But if you want to get it, physical copy, I'll mail it out. You got to go to PayPal.com. Click send money. The cost of the book, shipping and handling
So the
is
shit say
$37.
send money on that motherfucker.
Yeah, at PayPal. You click that button, send money, and then you put in my email address. ZoeWilliamsOrders@gmail.com.
Damn it.
And the cost of the book is $37.75. That includes the cost of the book plus shipping and handling. So
Hey, so Freeze, when I was in Columbia, South Carolina, man, everybody asked about you. It was just a lot of people like, where the fuck Freeze at, nigga?
they want you out
I
there,
told them
boy.
it was my fault. It was my fault that I didn't find a way to make that happen. But me knowing Freeze is a comedian and a good comedian, I am going to have Freeze out there with me on the
There
road.
it is.
I just gotta get this shit cracking. We coming to Dayton this week. You know what I'm saying? And that's another one of them little pussy ass clubs with a budget ain't shit. But look. It's coming, G. It's coming, G. I look forward to it, man.
I do too, man, because I know
That's going to be ignorant.
That's gonna
Yeah.
be
I
hot.
got
For
to go
sure.
see
Yeah,
one of
sure.
them. Now
Yeah.
that's going to be stupid.
That's gonna be
Freeze and
awesome.
Corey together?
Oh,
That's going
my.
to be stupid.
Who
Man.
the fuck is that right there on your thing?
Well, this is Facebook. I don't know who that is.
That look like old boy Sean Penn. Is that
Oh, Sean Penn? Yeah.
Who
It
was
says
that? Who
he's
was that he with? The Coy black dude.
says he's suing creator Lee Daniels.
Uh-oh.
Empire
I didn't even know
Creators.
that was. I didn't know that was Lee Daniels. Is that Lee Daniels right there?
Yeah.
I didn't even know it. Didn't you hear me say who was the Coy black dude?
You know what?
Hilarious.
I be knowing when motherfuckers is moist. Goddamn it! It was a moisture to his smile.
His smile was
His
moist.
smile was wet.
His smile.
The
He
moist
had a wet
To the
smile.
little artist nigga who be making all that shit. Make a wet
moist
smiling
smile.
Lee Daniels looking ass nigga.
Wow.
The smile is wet, homie. Why your smile wet, nigga?
Hilarious.
Right. Goddamn it.
A wet smile.
This shit. A wet smile means you gay.
Right.
Obama ass smile. Goddamn it.
Lick your lips first.
Right.
Smile.
Motherfucker, your wet, your
Lick the
wet
tarmac
smiling
off.
ass the fuck out of here, nigga. Who got a wet smile in Hollywood? Everybody scared to call him out.
I don't even know how to describe
I know.
a wet smile.
a wet,
wet-
smile and a humid frown.
Right, goddamn it.
Hilarious. Hilarious.
What's the human frown?
I know. I feel bad when you just judge, but it's true. I saw a picture
Yeah.
recently of a pastor and his family celebrating something. And Noosh showed it to me, and I was like,
He had a wet ass smile.
"No, wait, not him." I zeroed in on one of the kids, and I go, "You know, he's special.
Wet smile
right there. You know that one. All the other kids
Killer
were
be
like,
soaking and
no, all the other kids were like this. You know, all the other kids were doing just a basic pose, and he was like this.
Right.
And he's got his hand, and it's
Like
the way
that
his
Tevin
fingers.
Campbellish type shit
Leave
going
Tevin
on.
alone. That is my.
You know, tomorrow
A musical.
I'm going to.
Talented. Stop. That's my friend. I love me.
I knew tomorrow when he made that song. Thinking
Stop.
about
But
them
anyway,
dicks
I
going
could
in him
tell
later
by
on.
that kid that I said, you know, she's like,
You ever seen that movie
When
called
Quincy
The Damn?
Jones talk, I
what?
see that wet smile on him.
Who?
He got
Oh,
that-
that's what they talk about. That's what I was gonna say.
What?
That Quincy in the movie The
Hey.
Damn Shame, they say that Quincy Jones, every person that does a movie or sitcom, all of them have to pay a fee, and you know what the fee is. Some
What is the
booty.
fee?
Some booty.
Some booty.
So booty is the fee.
So look at all the Quincy Jones productions and look at the nigga smiling. Who
Will Smith is one on one of the shows.
Hey,
I'm not saying it's true. That's what the movie.
Yeah.
Look at The Damn Shame.
What
I'm not
movie
saying
is
it's
this?
wrong. It's called The Damn Shame, and they show like Hollywood secrets.
is this like a real movie or is this a YouTube movie?
It's like a documentary.
It's like a foxhole movie.
Right, it's like 3 hours long.
3 hours.
Right, and they show like the gay people in Hollywood. Then they show people part of the Baphomet. Then they show people like they just.
Oh,
show,
this is very masonry.
Yeah, they
that nigga. Oh,
I don't know if it's. I don't know who does. I forget the guy.
Larry Elder got a wet smile. I always feel
Larry
this.
Elder.
Yeah, the old dude. Like I could tell he like women too, but goddamn it, behind doors he be like, "Hey nigga, what you finna do?"
You know what? Hilarious.
What? I'm just saying. Them nigga, what you finna do, ass nigga.
You know what?
Hey, nigga,
that's
you
what I'm
finna
trying
do?
to say. Is this a real movie?
Oh yeah, you know I'm gonna bring it here so you guys can. Check
I
it
want to
out.
see it.
I have the DVD at my house,
Uh-oh.
and someone gave me a copy. You gotta see it. I mean, I don't even want to talk about it because you guys are gonna. I want to be naming names, and I don't want to do that. How about we're gonna look at it and then together.
Yeah,
That's
I'd
what's
like
up.
it, yeah.
Okay, I want you to see what
I'm
I
a
saw.
reserve
This 5150
judgment.
show.
Yeah,
It-
yeah, I'm
it
not
Until
gonna
I
matter.
see
judge.
it.
I'm gonna let y'all see it, and then
Is
we'll
that
take
it?
from
The
there.
damn shame.
Let me see.
It's a
Click
damn
it.
shame.
Is it 3 hours almost? 2 hours?
Oh
or
my
something?
God.
That part
That's
one up
it.
there.
That's probably it.
Well, who's
I'll
that
check it
guy
out.
Right there.
That's probably it right there.
I know it was a lot of moist ass conversation in that shit.
Oh my God! And they talk about how, like, if you notice, Denzel Washington never got his Grammy or anything till he got shot in his ass. Then they show
Who?
like you know, like he got it in
Denzel.
Training Day. Remember in Training Day he
The
got shot
Oscar.
in his ass, right? Remember he
Uh-huh.
won the Oscar because
You shot me in the ass.
right.
I
But
get
they're
it.
saying all of that is like you know in this movie. That's why you have to see it. They're using points, trying to make a point, saying Hollywood only accepts you, you know, when you're doing certain things. And then they show all the black men that have dressed like women.
Right.
In
They got
movies,
different points. That's
right?
like my girl Rebecca,
And then
she exposes
they
stuff like
showed
that, yeah.
David Chappelle on Oprah Winfrey talking mess about it, how he was doing a movie and they had one script. He said, "I'm not putting on no dress." He said, then the
Oh, I remember
director
that
came in
moment.
with a second script because they wanted to see if he was gonna go for it, and he didn't go for it. So they had a second script, but they was pushing the line to see if they could get him.
I know what you're talking
Right,
about.
I
I
saw
saw that,
that,
and
yeah.
it's like a lot of people who basically try to impose that shit on you in Hollywood. But fortunately for me, the shows that I do, I've never had to deal with that type of shit.
Praise God.
Even when they had a scene with a dress in it, I expressed my concern, and they switched it up.
Right.
It was like, "Oh, Corey, oh yeah, damn,
Him.
Corey, this isn't really like that." I was like,
Right.
it ain't going.
We got this tutu in a 4 extra large just for
Right.
you.
Right.
Oh, you don't want it? We got a second script then.
I believe that they didn't have bad intentions, but
Yeah.
when I brought it to them, what I cannot do, they wasn't like. I don't feel like they were like, "Fuck this motherfucker, get him off the show."
Right.
You know what I mean? I felt like I'm fortunate enough to be on that show Black Jesus that premiered Friday, by the way. Every Friday at 11. So y'all fuck with it. Yeah, like, you know, when they had that scene, it wasn't because they were trying to make me look stupid. It was because it was like they thought that might be funny.
Right.
I believe that's what they was thinking, but I
Right.
had to tell them, even if you thought it was funny, I'm out here.
Right.
I'm in these streets.
I'm out here, homie.
That's the excuse. They always say, "Well, it'll be funny." They've done it so many times. Come on, man. That's not new.
Right.
That's not funny.
It's
What's
old.
Funny? It's old. Come on.
Right.
It's
You
played
absolutely
out.
right. You are absolutely
Played out.
right. But Freeze, you also know this. A lot of the people who get opportunities as writers,
Right.
they got the wet smile.
Yeah.
The wet
That's true.
smile.
That's the new shit.
It's new now. The
Either
wet
that-
smile.
Either that or
Wet
they
ass
just-
smile.
Wet smile
Either that or
and
they
wet.
just want to humiliate you. They want to make another
drippy
brother look
grin.
funny.
Right, they
Yeah.
smile wet, so
Right.
when they
The drippy grin.
You know what?
No, they really are. They
drippy grin.
they really love seeing black men dressed as women. They love seeing black
Break it
men
down,
in
yeah.
dresses.
I
Yeah.
already know what it's like to be in that position where basically your future is set if you just can go with this gag. That's what they say.
Yeah.
Cause like, look at The Rock, man.
Right.
The Rock is getting that paper now,
When
man.
he did
After
that
he
little
did
fairy
that,
tale one when he was
Yeah.
dressed as a fairy.
right? They
His
let
daughter.
Yep.
you put your work in. We'll take care of you.
And
now.
that's what they're saying in that movie. You do that, and we'll take care of you.
He's almost at the dress stage.
right.
Let's see if he goes for it.
Yeah.
Then we'll up level him if he goes for it.
Right. Right.
But if he doesn't,
Let his
does
guard
it-
down.
They probably had a little pep speech with you. You wanna fall off? You wanna go back to poverty? You wanna be like
Freeze-Loff?
Right.
You want to be like Freeze-Loff?
Right.
that guy. Now there's a waste of talent.
He couldn't pull a gag.
Right.
There it is.
You want to talk about unprofessional?
There comes a times where you have to stop thinking about yourself. What about your family? What about your family? All we want you to do is put on the fucking dress.
Your son's not going to know.
Right.
Right. He won't recognize
Listen, it's a
you.
privilege for you to be here.
Right.
There's so many others.
He wants those new Jordans, doesn't he?
Have you seen Vin Diesel in the Furious movies? He's killing them. But he had to be. What was he when he put that
Which
dress
one?
on?
Who?
No, he put the dress
Vin
on
Diesel.
one of them.
Oh,
Was it the,
God.
it wasn't the Tooth
What was it?
Fairy.
God.
The pacifier.
Pacifier.
Yeah.
And after the pacifier, this guy, he took off.
Skyrocket.
Right.
You want to be
There. You want to be there?
You want to be Riddick? You want to be a superhero? Well, put this fucking dress on.
Right. Right.
Damn it.
Right there, pal.
Right,
Right. You're on your way.
right. Sometimes you got to say fuck it, man.
Right.
Here, let me zip up your dress and you can put this dick in your mouth.
Right.
Wow.
Ooh.
Now this is real courage.
Charles
Okay.
Barkley's doing well after the NBA because he'll put his dress on. He even kissed the ref in the mouth after the race.
Right. That's true.
You name him, goddammit. You want to make it.
Yeah.
Want to get past the bullshit.
Damn.
Yeah.
Tights on, Nick.
Right. Yeah. And then.
Put these tights on.
Goddammit.
Yeah.
Make them fit.
David
Right,
showed.
goddammit. We bought them
Queen.
small on purpose. They stretch, buddy.
Oh, excuse me.
We've got some mist for your smile too to moisten it up a little.
They already they get mad at me when they had them moist ass makeup artists, them wet smile ass makeup artists, motherfucker. Be like, I got to do your makeup. I was like, hey, homie, you ain't about to put nothing on me. You're not about to put nothing on
Well,
me.
at least
Right.
kiss this stick of butter.
Motherfucker,
It's just for the
motherfucker
shine.
be putting that makeup on your ass and be, hold on, don't move.
Did this nigga just blow my eye?
Right.
You got an eyelash in your eye. Come here.
Right.
Wait, your eyebrow. Wait.
Oh, I hate that.
Yeah, when somebody wants to just touch it. Just
Yeah, I don't like that.
man,
Don't
let me
use
tell
your
you
spit
something,
to do shit to me.
I'm an asshole when it comes to makeup artists. They actually don't like me. Them the only people that really be like, oh, fucking Corey.
God.
Because I have seen them use the same brush on people. And I was like, why did you use that brush on him and him? And then it started shit.
Wow.
Oh.
You gotta use different brushes, all that shit.
Right.
You just do your face like this and then walk up to the other motherfucker.
Ah,
Right.
hold
No,
up.
you supposed
No.
to have different brushes.
Right.
Crazy.
Have that shit with people's name on
Better
it.
bring
Right.
it
Whatever it is.
Sanitize it.
Corey
Do
gonna show up
something.
with his own makeup kit.
I done seen it happen.
Yeah.
I seen the cast. Everybody had a style in their eye.
Oh, stop.
You know what?
That shit up. Can you make some shit like that out?
Walking around with a peanut under their eyelid.
Using that same fucking makeup brush. Got motherfuckers with stars on their eye. Yeah.
It's no conspiracy theory.
Corey's so
I
old.
can't make that up, man. That shit happened on the set.
Everybody here got a style.
That's me.
You ain't putting that on me.
Used to use that same brush.
Right.
Crazy.
That
All
part.
right.
Them motherfuckers, I come to this motherfucker with a case of them brushes. Every time I want to see that motherfucker get bust open.
Right.
Don't ever use the same. tendencies that brush on these motherfuckers. These
Yeah, I don't
motherfuckers
like
got
that.
Coy tendencies.
Right.
goddamn.
They might have a
Nigga got a man stick on his mouth. And you motherfuckers-
right. Right. Or cold sore and shit. You got that
Right.
shit near me? Oh heck no.
Oh God.
Oh shit! Is that time? Is that damn? We
Yes,
got the
that's what I
ride.
kept saying. Yeah.
All right, well, I appreciate everybody fuck with us on our anniversary show.
Yes.
I'm glad Mimi came in.
Yeah.
Bobby,
Mimi, Bobby.
Bobby strolled up out of this
Bobby
motherfucker.
did a Flash Gordon, came in and get his shoes back.
Just gonna say my shit and leave.
You know what? No, but remember he didn't even say hi to us. We
No.
walked in.
We
walked
could
right
debate
past
on
it.
this all day.
Did he?
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I even said, she goes, "Who's that?" And I go, "Bobby." Oh yeah, hey. I was like, "You're not even gonna say hi. You're not gonna give a hug or anything." I had to tell him.
Bobby is an old honorary motherfucker,
He
but
didn't
I
even
fuck
say-
with him. You just let me tell you something. There are people in this world you just got to do like this. Be like, "What up, nigga? You good?"
Yeah.
I'm gonna holler at you in a minute.
Right.
You know what I
Right.
mean?
Right,
Right.
He just came past
Right.
on the, Bobby, you're not even gonna give. No, yeah, and he just kept it going. I was like,
Really?
He said, I thought we was on air already.
yeah. He said,
I said,
no,
really?
Yeah, we could do that on air later. But he just flushed it. He just brushed it off.
And you know what you do? And you know what you do? You respect the genuineness. of the
Right.
motherfucker.
You real
Right,
with
right,
that
Yeah,
right, right.
If I ever saw Bobby smiling and cheesing with a motherfucker, I'd be like, "What the fuck? I know you ain't smiling with a nigga over there, Bobby."
You know what?
No, but he didn't even
Nah,
say
he
hi.
ain't like
He just
that.
walked
Not
past
that
us, that's all. I
motherfucker.
was just shocked. I was like, oh, it's not very nice.
All right, so I want to say what's up to all the wet mouth niggas out there. We about to wrap this shit up. 5150, we can't be stopped. What?
I did a little 1 year montage.
Oh.
You did a 1 year montage? You gonna
Oh,
play
did
it?
you?
Well, play the little pussy ass montage so we can get the fuck up out of here.
Yeah.
Go, Chris.
Montage.
Yeah, there we go.
The freestyle by Corey Holcomb and this bitch. Cause I don't like your daughter, bitch. I don't like your daughter, bitch. Ever since I saw the little hoe, niggas knocking on my motherfucking door. Is Trina there? Is she coming out? I say, hey, put that thing in that bitch mouth, cause I don't like your daughter, bitch. Going in my refrigerator. Every nigga that nut in her, somehow they hate her. Her 2 kids that she kept cause she thought them dudes was gonna give her fuck. But then they ducked out on her ass. Fuck that silly slut. Even though that bitch do got a big ass butt. But I won't fuck her though. Cause it's your daughter. But get the daughter out my face before the slaughter. I don't like your daughter, bitch.
I told you he had some shit.
You know how to zoom? When the family leaves the house, you fuck! You know, a lot of times, once the family leaves the house, a lot of times you never get all the brothers and sisters back in the house at the same time ever again. But, in this case, the 5150 show lives on. I introduce you to Brother Bobby, OG Darlene, Zoe, yes sir. And I am Corey Holcomb, the most hated, useful motherfucker in the history of the United States of America. And this is the 5150 show in our bootleg category, our bootleg system we put together just to bring a little show, because we've been away too long. There's too much shit happening. Too many hoes getting away with shit without getting put on blast. Too many lame ass motherfuckers out here on TV. Nobody check them. That's what we are here for. We are here to restore balance to the pussy motherfuckers who have not been called out.
Maria
Hey,
Shriver.
I'm just like, hey. Arnold Schwarzenegger's white face.
Maria?
Maria Shriver.
Shriver.
Really.
Watch this. That bitch look like Willem Dafoe.
At what point did you turn the corner and then look?
Bobby about to ask one of these really intellectual questions.
Really.
Watch this. Go ahead, Bobby.
Hey, Corey, at what point did you turn the corner and then look around that corner?
What
In terms of where you were 5 years ago.
This nigga wrote this sucker ass shit down. All these cold. What I saw of Tommy's show, which I ain't gonna lie, it was the one about sitting at home
acting hard.
Dwight Howard, where he was very erect from thinking about dick grabbing.
Apartment with
The two dish shows where he was sitting at home acting hard than a motherfucker in the safety of his moist ass apartment with the dookie spots on the sheet. I bet you won't record that shit, will you, nigga?
what is this?
Had to call in the painter. Sit still, nigga.
What they make you it
Tyson flow.
Nigga, fuck you. Smoke yours, rolling 75. You bitch ass nigga. You old hoe cake ass, salami smuggling ass. You butt pirate nigga. Fuck you, nigga. Fuck you, you Captain Jack Sparrow ass nigga. You motherfucker nigga. You buy your gangster gear from Forever 21, you bitch ass nigga. Fuck you, rolling 75, nigga. When I see you, I'm gonna smoke all yours, nigga. And I'm gonna give your mama a DNA sample to take home with her, you musty motherfucker. Love that. And Slink Johnson said that, you dirty bitch.
Freestyle off, Corey Holcomb style. Yeah. Upper house, in the pussy. Oh boy, it was squishy. That's the only word I can think to sign at that motherfucking time. My boyfriend walked in, I started to run. My dick was still hard for fun. A kid saw me dangling in the alley. Fuck this bitch named Sally, lived 2 blocks away, cause I don't give a fuck. Her mama came in, I had to duck. Again, why people keep walking on fucking? I'm tired of motherfuckers ducking and shit while I'm trying to ski. Everybody know I fuck with me. About to beat Zoe, Bobby, 3. I'm on the street. Hey! No, fuck it, that was whack. That was whack. But that was freestyle, motherfucker. I don't give a fuck. Ladies and gentlemen, we never thought Bobby would be up in this game. 3-2. Bobby representing the Bingo Long All-Stars.
Shaped like you've been laying down on it.
Ooh, there you go.
Sleephead bitch, right? Sleephead bitch. Hair shaped like this bitch has like you've been laying down all day.
Ooh, there you go.
Sleephead bitch, right? Sleephead bitch. Exactly. Like this bitch has not done shit in months. At around
Black gum bitch.
Bitch house coach.
Exactly.
Slept in and cooked.
Bitches that be having sleep in your eye at around 3:30 in the afternoon.
Bitch house coat stank.
Exactly.
Tomato sauce.
Slept in it, cooked in it,
and breakfast.
spanked the kids.
Right. You got dried up cereal and
I know.
tomato sauce, some dinner shit and breakfast shit on the same moo. You a raggedy bitch.
I know.
Hard heel bitches. Bitch, that bitch been walking around that house all day as
Right. Fucking up the carpet. If it's carpet balls on the back of your heels, because you never got your shit filed down, you a nothing ass bitch.
Bishop Eddie Long. He led a fucking parade in the city of Atlanta against homosexuality and turned out to be, you
turned
know,
out every
turd
time he
tapper.
run, you hear
You hear what? Acid transformed into a seashell.
that asshole open like that. That wind getting that open asshole.
You ever throw a bottle?
Acid transformed into a seashell.
Run with a bottle. Run with a bottle in your hand. You ever throw a bottle?
Oh my God.
nigga got a bottle opening ass
Shit. Koi wins. Somebody said it's
on.
koi.
Boy wins.
Stop! You guys egging him on.
Oh, it's two different people.
Right. Take the
Breeze
hat
used to
off.
do a joke
Right
that
now.
fits Zoe so
36.
perfectly.
What's the joke?
About when he take the hat off.
Take it off. Just
Remember
take
that
it
joke
off.
that
Yeah.
had used to
Take
do
it off.
50?
Right. Take the hat off. He's like right now.
With
36.
right.
Take it off. Just take it off. Just take it off. And I'm gonna show you.
You did not do that. He let it go. He wasn't ready for that.
Ready for the hat.
Come on, they know what you look like.
No, they don't.
They've drawn pictures to
Nobody
be
ever
as
saw that
identical.
before.
I said no one ever said.
Come on.
Look at that fish scales here.
Parental void, don't ever touch my house
Nigga got a
without my
pork pan.
permission. This nigga got real shit on it. He put his parental void, don't ever touch my house
This nigga got a
without
pork
my
pan.
permission. A skull to sack.
This nigga needs sprinklers on the side where the grass grows. I get it.
Quite agile.
Fuck was
No, but it all started
I will tell you,
I get it.
you were quite agile
I used to
too.
fuck with Zoe. I used to be like, Zoe, why y'all never take that hat off?
No, but it all
He's
started
taking
at
it
the
off.
damn basketball
Why you
game.
get shy now?
Keep that hat on, nigga. Don't ever take that hat off.
Over there, yo, nigga. Yo, this nigga trying to get tough.
He is,
Boy,
nigga.
he, over
You
there,
violated that nigga. That nigga didn't know
don't
you
ever
was
try to
that
take my hat off. You trying to hurt everyone in the room?
Zoe gets ready to take.
Simping.
Right. When Zoe take his hat off, he be the shaved it low. So you can't really see it. Now you let it grow in.
You got the George Jefferson crack.
Right, nigga. We finally got a piece of the shot.
So got it.